Check 1, check 2. 1 to the 3. I like big. I get more ass than a toilet seat. The party. Let's get it started. It's a great way to start the stream. Do the 1 to the 3. I like big teas. I'm going to turn on the game. I'm also about to turn on the English. Please, English. Words to my brain? No. Words to my head. Music. Ha! That's what it's called, music. I'm going to turn on the music. Give me a second. Don't mind me. Tripper, what are you doing? Oh, it's really cute. My cat will go, you guys can't see me, but my cat, she will go and she'll grab her food, and then what she'll do is present it to me. Like, she'll grab her food and present it to me. Also, is this on the right setting? Facts. It is. Ouija. Whoopsies. It's okay. Ouija. I'm just putting on what the frick is it called? Music. I'm a mess. Just don't mind that. I cannot see the chat right now. My dad's vibing in the chat. What's up, Dad? Cool. Let's go to what genres? Cool. We'll go with these ones and see how that goes. Sounds good. Hey, Tripper. My cat is currently just like on top of our freezer, which I didn't realize was actually that small. It's actually pretty big, but like, hey Tripper, do you want to come say hi? Come here. Come here, bud. Can you hear her? Hi, bud. Hey, Tripper. Hi, baby. Can you guys hear her? Hi, bud. This is her paws. There we go. Hey, buddy. She has a little nose whistle. Oh. Precious angel face, baby. I'm just trying to get some music on. Just don't mind me. I'm trying to get some music on. Hold up. Mood. Yes. Cool. We'll go with those. Those sound like good moods. Ooh. Shit. Ignore me. Just yawning. Hey, Tripper, hun. I was gonna go find my shirt. Like, I'm wearing a shirt. Let me just preface that. I am wearing a shirt. I'm just not wearing the shirt that I want to wear. Ooh. 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 We do be vibing now. All right. I want this. Buy tickets to a game that starts in 10 minutes. Yes, MLB. I would love to buy tickets to a game that's starting in like 2 minutes. Sure. Woohoo! We do be vibing though. Okay, I'm gonna go do whatever for like 2 minutes, and then I will be right back. Y'all can vibe out here. Ooh, ooh. That was solely offbeat. I don't know. All right, I'll be right back. Y'all vibe. What's up, Chipper? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I know you're old. I'm sorry. Got your old bones. Gotta make sure the... Oh, it's raining. I think there might be a rain delay, guys. Yeah, there's a rain delay. Rain delay. Rain delay. Rain delay. The fact that I look like a toe is just gonna need to like be ignored. I look like a fucking toe. I like just woke up like an hour ago. Bucks Skull Gang, what's going on? How you doing? Just gonna turn this down a little bit. There's a rain delay. Oop.
Welcome to Monster Sports and Entertainment. Enjoy the show.
What's up, y'all? I gotta find the Blue Jay Stadium. Hold up. There is a rain delay on the game, so I'm gonna have to put that up. There is a rain delay, so. Oh, it's not even on. Ha. Tampa Bay Rays and New York Yankees is the game that's gonna have to be on right now until.
We'll get our keys to the game. And if you look at the Yankees lineup, 3, 4, and 5, usually Hicks, Stanton, and Torres, they have struggled. A 193 batting average combined, only 2 home runs. And the starters really do set the tone. When you've lost 3 games in a row, Jordan Montgomery needs to go out there and throw up some zeros early in this one. And we talked in the open about Randy Arozarena and the great numbers that he has against the Yankees in 10 games. Have to do a better job slowing him down this afternoon.
Aaron Judge swings at the first pitch and grounds it to Brasso. 2-way. So Brasso in a shift was on the shortstop side of second. So quickly 2 outs.
Rain delay on the game.
Well, yesterday's Rays starter Chris Archer was put on the IL.
Hi, Lucia.
With right lateral forearm.
How are you doing, Lucia?
For Honeywell. And it's not as serious as they thought. They think John maybe he'll miss 1 start, which is great news.
Yeah, and it sounded like it was on the outside of the elbow, right? Not the inside, where you would be more concerned about ligaments and all of that. So yeah, the Rays yesterday when he left that game, probably very disappointed, but they ended up winning the game because the bullpen was so good.
Well, Honeywell with those 4 elbow surgeries throwing pretty well, 95 miles an hour. Now Archer, speaking about Honeywell, and Michael Waka is getting. Honeywell is serving as the opener, but Chris Archer talking about Honeywell said his heart is a baseball. There's no way he was going to give up, so an attempted bunt there by Hicks, and he bunts foul. And what kept Honeywell coming back, John, every 5th day he said is the best day of my life.
Well, you would expect, obviously, some rust, but we haven't seen it. He's pounding the strike zone. Good fastball velocity, about 95.
Oh, that looked like a toe.
So
Give me a second.
He's going to be an opener looking for 3 outs. He's got the first 2 already.
And he gets those 3 outs. And he gets them in a row as the Yankees go down in order 1, 2, 3. And a hint of a smile. Yankees nothing, and the Rays coming to bat.
Closed captioning brought to you in part by the Air Miles.
There we go. It's really annoying when you have to stream, but you always look like a toe. It's hard to stream when you look like this. Where's the ballpark they're currently at? Well, supposed to be at. There is a rain delay on our scheduled program, so I'm finding the game that they're showing now is this one. So while that game is supposed to be starting,
Pitches high, 1-0.
we got the Yankees
So the
and
Rays
Tampa
are
Bay
4-4. The
Rays.
Yankees are 3-5.
Well, every starting pitcher wants to earn that reputation as being the guy who can stop a losing streak. And if you think of Jordan Montgomery being left-handed, two of the mentors for his career, Sabathia and Andy Pettit, had great reputations as being the guy you wanted out on the mound when things were getting a little bit tough and you needed a win, you needed a big start. Jordan Montgomery looking for that this afternoon.
Here's a 3-0 to Diaz. And missed the low part of the zone, so Diaz walks. So he issues a walk to the first batter. Didn't have one in his first start. And here's Randy Arozarena.
Rain delay on our scheduled program. So Tampa Bay Rays and New York Yankees is gonna have to be on while we wait. I'm gonna panic. Oh, all the trash.
She's angry that the beard is gone. Oh! As Meadows gets plucked.
Oh,
I think that's the third time the Yankees have come up and in on the Rays in the series, and the Rays have not answered back at all.
And we talked about it when this series opened up, the bad blood, the rivalry, everything, all the history between these two clubs, that anytime there's a pitch up and in, you're going to pay attention to it. And we know that Meadows has some good numbers against the Yankees. He's hit some home runs against the Yankees. I would not think that anything would be intentional except just trying to throw a fastball in left on left, and you can see it gets underneath, drills him right in the shoulder, and early on in this one, you can see the Rays dugout not real happy.
Well, Joey Wendell got hit yesterday in the 5th inning. Mike Zunino got hit in the 4th inning on Friday. So we'll keep an eye as we move along.
Well, I saw that reaction from the Rays dugout, it looked like maybe Kevin Kiermaier not real happy, jumped up a little bit. You get the attention of your pitching staff, and the thought is, well, we got to start protecting some of our guys. So, again, we'll see how this all plays out. But there's history, two teams that are really good, that it's gotten personal over the last couple of years.
Both teams just got warm early. So if the Rays retaliate, the pitcher will be out of the game. This ground ball is short. Flores across the diamond, and that will do it. In the first, no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base.
There's a rain delay on our scheduled program, so we are currently watching a Rays game. Hi, Tripper. Oh, honey, why are you all wet, bud? There's a rain delay on our scheduled program. There we go.
The fact that he's out there, and if you do hit a Yankee, it's thrown out, then they could go to Waka. So I wonder if the Yankees are stepping gingerly into that box right now.
Yeah, I understand completely what you're talking about, but isn't that a lot for a young kid making his major league debut? But we'll see how it plays out. Well, when Honeywell Jr. walked off the mound after his first major league inning, a 1-2-3 inning, he got a great congratulations from all of his teammates who know exactly what he's been through. The loneliest place on a big league roster, a big league organization, is in the training room rehabbing back from injuries. Every player knows what it feels like eventually.
Strike three. Stanton down looking.
He's got a little strut going now. 4 in a row. First big league strikeout. Giancarlo Stanton, a brand name.
The phone's not working.
A little split grip for that changeup, but he dots it down and away perfectly.
So he got a spring training invite in 2 Thursday live BP session, needed Tommy John surgery, missed the entire year. Then during the bullpen session in June of 2019, fractured his right elbow, missed all of that season too. in May of 2020 had a procedure done on his right ulnar nerve to remove scar tissue. And then he had a fourth surgery in December, which was minor and didn't set him back at all.
Apparently it was raining last night too, so they had the rain delay last night for their
Seems like
game.
he's throwing free and easy, John.
Yeah, the changeup, obviously, early on is a pitch that he's got a really good feel for. The fastball at 94 doesn't have a whole lot of movement. It's a pitch he's probably going to have to locate on the corners.
Did he go? Yes, he did. He's down on strikes. He can't believe it.
So we're just watching the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees game until the
Fastball up and in.
Toronto game
Works
is
underneath it.
on.
Better look here from the side. I don't know about that.
Tough call.
Been that kind of start for Gleyber Torres this year. You know, was on a little hitting streak, but one hit a day. Just hasn't really gotten it going.
Odor, his first pitch.
Stormy in Tampa Bay again. Damn.
So we'll put it away, and Honeywell has worked a perfect 2 innings against the Yankees. We'll go to the
Boop. Wally, Wally, Wally. What's up, Mark? Molly Venita. Yeah, it'd be so freaking expensive to put a dome over it, though. It'd be freaking hella expensive. Out of location. Ugh. WrestleMania will be rain late tonight, probably. Rain delay. Gustepe. Hey, Tripper. Ooh. Speaking of rain, there's rain over here, too. Ooh. Weather's not been good the past few days.
be followed by Gary Lau and Willie Adames. Brasso hit that big home run in the ALDS against Aroldis Chapman, and this is after the incident during the season when Chapman went up and in on Brasso. Line drive and a base hit to left center field. So Brasso with a leadoff single here in the second against Montgomery.
Well, Montgomery had that 5-4-3 double play in the first, which really helped him, but location was not very good in the first inning, and then a first pitch.
Whoa, yeah, apparently thunderstorms in,
was elevated up out over the plate, and Brasso beats up against.
There's a storm watch in Tampa right now. Rain, rain, go away, V1, MLB facts.
Now, Montgomery's been able to do something that's difficult for pitchers to do, and David and I spoke about it the other day. He's throwing a cutter and effectively using a changeup. Come out of the hands in different ways, And a guy like Andy Pettit had trouble mastering both. He came up with a great changeup, developed the cutter, and then couldn't throw the changeup after that.
Well, the pitch breakdown from 2021 is only one game, and it was a good one. 34% with the changeup, the cutter just under 20%. And Michael, I talk about this a lot. When you're a guy like Jordan Montgomery who has all
Yeah,
of
there's a
these
severe
pitches, when you
thunderstorm
go to the
watch in
bullpen,
Tampa.
You really got to narrow it down. Like, what do I have today to start out this ball game? And then hopefully all of the other pitches might come along for the ride at some point. So not only with Montgomery recognizing that, Sanchez in the bullpen recognizing that, and the last game, his first start, they knew it was a changeup right away. There's Waka getting loose. And in this one, you haven't seen a pitch that you're like, okay, yeah, that's the one we're going to go with early on.
Foul ball, grabbed by LeMahieu. Let's check a look at the strikeouts, brought to us by StatCast Google Cloud. And these were the 7 strikeouts and the pitches that he got them with. 4 of them were out of the strike zone. High fly ball right field, backing up is Judge. On the track, he'll make the play. Brosseau stays at first. So last year he threw 4 different pitches at least 19% of the time. Only one other pitcher in baseball did that. And it's difficult to master 4 pitches. Difficult to master 3, and he's done it with 4.
Yeah, 3 is always the big number as a starting pitcher. You want to have 3 different looks, and if you can have
The
4,
cut fastball is one of the most effective pitchers in
Montgomery
baseball.
with the 2-seamer, 4-seamer
It was
cutter
Mariano
combination was just a
Rivera's
lot
best
there.
pitches, says Mark. Damn.
He's key. He's recognizing early what you have coming out.
Wally,
of the bullpen.
WWE 2K22 is coming. Where did you hear that, Wally? I mean, as long as they get the freaking game right.
Meredith, you have more about Jordan's changeup?
Michael, I actually spoke to him specifically about that pitch and how he's been incorporating it more. You mentioned 34% of the time. It's actually a pitch that he used a lot early in his career and got away from a little bit after Tommy John, and he told me it is finally returned to its old form. He feels as though he can throw it at any time in any situation, and his confidence is just elevated when it comes to that pitch, telling me it's finally that swing and miss pitch it used to be.
Well, it does give him, another weapon against righties. If they're going to look in for the cutter, he can go with the change away. They have to cover a lot.
Oh, nice, Wally.
Again, there's that change up, and it's up and away to a righty, so he's kind of working underneath it a little bit. Be a dangerous pitch.
And if they do it right, it would be
We gotta
good.
look at LeMahieu over at first base, holding on Brosseau. Kind of what we expected today, right? With Jay Bruce struggling in the 9-hole yesterday.
Well, if Odor does well today, I think you'll see it again tomorrow and the day after, because as you mentioned, Jay Bruce really came out of the gate struggling.
Kind of expected that move. The Brett Gardner in left field, maybe. I mean, I think Aaron Boone's saying, listen, we're having trouble scoring runs. Brett Gardner, the only hitter with an extra base hit yesterday, so he gets another rep.
Fly ball left field and right to Gardner. I'll tell you what, though, John, it can't be a great feeling for Clint Frazier, who started the season well and then had 3 subpar games. And yeah, if you're the starting left fielder, you're allowed to go into a little bit of
Hey, what's going on, Blaze?
Boone said before the game today.
How you doing, Blaze? I don't want to be on too late either, because I have some things that I need to do.
Why in my position? I'm sure he's thinking.
Yeah, and you know what, Aaron Boone gets praised for his communication skills, and rightfully so. And he did have a little conversation with Clint. Nothing's changed. you know, we're just going to do this today. Brett's swinging the bat well. We're struggling, lost 3 in a row, but it's the mind games.
Yeah, because the Toronto Blue Jays game has a rain delay.
You know, it's a tough enough game if you don't have to, you know, if you don't worry about being benched. And, you know, if the benching part comes in there and you're not 2 games in a row, well, the next time you play, you're going to really grip the bat very tight.
You start thinking about it, I have to produce. And it's not the case, but, you know, like any young player, you get an opportunity to play every day. You want that freedom that you know you can have a tough game or 2 and be back in there.
Big time storms in Tampa right now. I checked the radar, but it's supposed to clear up by 7 p.m. So lucky me. Damn. Yeah, because I seen it. It was saying there was a weather alert, or like there was a special weather statement about it.
I think he missed 1 game.
Probably still plenty of botches for amusement, though. Probably Blaze.
2-1. 3-1 on Zunino.
A dangerous pitch right here if you're Montgomery. You see the batting average for Zunino, 125. A reputation of a great defensive catcher who has plenty of power. It's not going to hit for a high average, but this is a count where he makes his living, 3-1 hunting a fastball. Pitch. Good change up there in the fastball count. Zunino way out in front.
I'm cheering for New York. Probably still playing a botch. Yeah. I already read that.
Deep to left field. Going back. Gardner turning, looking. See ya. Home run.
Ugh. Damn, home run for the Rays. The Rays getting a home run.
A great defensive catcher with plenty of power.
Getting 2.
Back-to-back change-ups. The second one has to be better than the first one. If you're Jordan Montgomery, you throw them back-to-back.
There you go, Wally. Tampa Bay got 2 to my middle home.
Zunino, after he got a little gauge on the speed of the 3-1 changeup, had a much better chance at the 3-2 changeup.
Pitch to Padlo is up and in.
There's the rotation, and we'll see where it ends up. Yeah, it was even more elevated than maybe I thought, seeing it in real time. And again, the Rays take an early lead.
There's a strike. Two. Swing and a miss. Padlo goes down on strikes. 2 runs on 2 hits, a big blow on the home.
Who hit the home run? I'll find out for you. Mike Zunino hits a home run to left center field, and Mike Brousseau also scores. So 2 men made it home. Provolone. Oh yeah, it just showed a thing for Tim Hortons, and like I have always loved their sausage and egg on a bagel. That's always been really good. My skin's been so frizzy lately. I think it's because the weather is changing. And my skin's like, it's not all dry outside? Oh, that's weird. Itch, itch, itch. Also, I don't know what happened to my elbow, but yesterday my entire elbow, no sorry, it was right here. Right here, it was like all bright red. No idea what happened, and it was like that all day. Oh, that was my shoulder. It was nice though. We might just end up watching this game, honestly. If the rain delay is too long.
With the Mets last year,
Sanchez
6.62 ERA,
batting for New York.
but his expected ERA based on quality of contact was more than 2 runs lower, so maybe he had a little tough luck in there as well. Signed a 1-year
Cassandra! How you doing, Cassandra?
December.
Hello.
Last year he missed 3 weeks with shoulder inflammation as well. He's 29 years old, 9th big league season.
Only 29?
Yeah.
Like he's been around forever with the St. Louis Cardinals and the Mets, and you know, you think of it from the Rays' perspective. A veteran
Oh, no.
right-hander that maybe you could resurrect.
No, I scratched my
Really
arm
good
too
from
hard.
this perspective. You come to Tampa Bay.
Oh,
with the
no.
reputation of developing
I was like, my
pitchers and
arm's so
getting them
itchy. Now I
to the
scratched it
next
too
level.
hard, and now it's
See how it all plays
all
out at
bumpy.
the end of the year, but it could be a combination.
whoopsies.
Throughout his career,
Like, there's
he's
like
had
broken
trouble
blood
with his
vessels.
shoulder.
Oopsies. It's fine. And there's bumps.
they've
Why
gotta
is there
conquer
bumps all
that.
over my skin?
Stress reaction in 2014, knocked out for 3 months.
It's fine.
Missed a month in 2016,
Itchy. I'll be
shoulder
fine.
inflammation. And he missed the 2019 postseason with a shoulder strain. And he walks Gary Sanchez, so the Yankees have their first base runner.
Gary Sanchez walking first.
You give Gary Sanchez a little bit of credit there. He's gotten off to a good start offensively, but that was a little cutter slider off the plate that last year we would have seen him wave at. So the pitch recognition, controlling the strike zone a little bit better, and the Yankees have a leadoff runner here in the 3rd.
Deep to center field. Wanna go back on the track.
Deep to center field.
A long home run.
Damn.
And the game
Home run by Yankees. Ursula.
When that Yankee dugout, that Yankee club really...
It was Ursula, right? Yeah, Ursula.
Zunino hit that 2-run shot You're playing from behind again, and Urshela comes right back.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
top of the third, and I no doubt are to dead
Ursula Gio or Gio Ursula getting a home run on the fly ball to center field. Gary Sanchez also scores, which makes 2 men made it home, so the game's all tied. Damn. Yeah, I might as well find this game, honestly. New York! Concrete jungle! Wet dream tomato! There's nothing you can't do!
Shut out yesterday.
New York!
Big answer right there from Urshela.
Okay, where is this game? Page. We're going down a page.
Curious what that long conversation there was between Cole and
Oopsies.
Sanchez.
I went too far. I made it to the odd
They
dimension.
were in eye, really talking for a long time. They're still going at it.
Oh, I thought it was the car crashes. I was like, is there a show that's just car? Little messed up, but like, alright.
Gotta love that, right? I mean, you talk about Garrett Cole,
Concrete
not only what he
jungle,
does out
wet
on the
dream
mound, but
tomato.
leaders
There's
shape
nothing
in
you
many different
can't
forms. How you go about your work in between your starts, and also being engaged with your teammates.
This
during
game
the
is
game
nowhere.
that you're not pitching. That
So
goes a long way.
this game is nowhere. The only game that we get is the Toronto game
Grounded up the
for
middle.
MLB. So let's hope that it keeps raining.
Not in time as Gardner beats it out.
Well, Brett Gardner does not run like he did when he was a younger man and he came up to the big leagues and he could really
MLB.
fly, but he runs well enough to get an infield base hit as Brasso goes to his
Rain
right. Didn't have a whole lot
delay
on
on
that throw, and because of that, Brett Gardner takes advantage, able to beat it
Toronto.
out for an infield hit.
Damn, that man's did the splits to get that boys out. Wow. Rays was determined. Concrete jungle, wet dream tomato.
That one is laced down the right field line. It's a base hit, bounces into the seats. So it'll be a double holding Gardner up at third. So LeMahieu with a
Damn.
and now he has a 23-game hitting streak.
Bottom of the
against
ninth
Tampa
and I'm
Bay,
never
and
gonna
hitting streak this
life
season.
has turned out quite the way I want it to be.
Doesn't
Change
waste
this
any
life
time on a
for
first
the
pitch
day, not
fastball
even
down the middle
cut
against
my
Rock, and all
hair,
of a sudden
change
here
my
in the third
name.
against a new pitcher. Yankees getting much better swings. Stays inside and drills it to right field. Maybe a bad break that Brett Gardner had the possibility to score. But 3 consecutive hits, a 2-run home run by Urshela.
I need
The
a
infield
credit
hit by
card that's got
Gardner,
no
and now that
limit.
rope to right
And a
field
baby that
by
just
LeMahieu, and the Yankees set up for a big inning.
Driving my heart up
Lost hitting against the Rays, as we mentioned, 23 straight. The long
Let's hope the rain delay lasts, cause the rain. Hi, baby. Why is your head so cold? Why is your paw so cold, buddy? Honey, your paw's cold. Oh, your little paw's cold. Oh my goodness, look how precious she is. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna show you. Look how precious she is. I'm just lifting her up by her. Whoopsies. Sorry. No, wait. Come here. Show the people how cute you are. Look, I'm just holding you up, just with my 2 fingers, cause you're just so precious. Look at her, just being all precious and shit. Look at you being all precious. Look at you with your little paws. Oop, got you. Sorry. I got a little too excited. I'm sorry. Ugh, your chin's all wet. She like drinks her water bowl so aggressively sometimes. I'm doing good, Cassandra. What about you? Mark, the Bronx Bombers strike again.
within 10 feet.
Damien, what's going on, Damien? How you doing? How you doing, Damien?
Wherever you want. Give me the distance
Tread this
on
life,
Gio
to the face,
Urshela's
even
home run.
cut my
Within
hair,
10
and change my name. I did cut my hair actually, not that long ago. I just chopped it off because I was like, I don't want it.
Place, 453.
I'm gonna get a haircut soon.
That's a plus.
After school's done, then I'm gonna get a haircut. Hey, bud.
404 to dead central, and it ended up on top of that wall. Boy, I gotta start thinking where.
Look
where
how
is
pretty
this dinner
you
gonna take
are.
place?
Oh my goodness, it is so pretty. Are you my little avocado head? Look how tiny your head is. Look how small it is. It's just so tiny.
So Judge walks.
fit it in my
and the
hand.
Yankees have the bases loaded and
I'm gonna
nobody.
fit it right in my hands. Sorry. Don't mind me. Bases are loaded for New York. For New York, the bases are loaded, aren't they? Are they loaded? Or am I blind?
4 and 5 hitters for the Yankees.
Am I blind or is it not showing it's
Slow
loaded?
start. We got bases loaded, nobody out. And
Bases
Hicks
loaded.
will have his shot to break this one open.
Bases loaded. Ooh.
This could be two. There's one. There's two. A run does.
Damn, got 2 out on that play.
Lead 3-2.
I think they did.
Waka with that cut fastball can get.
Got 2 out on that
It's a
play.
left-handed
Damn.
hitter.
Hey,
Brasso
baby.
with a long backhand flip.
I want to let you
with
go.
plenty of arm
Okay, I'm gonna
strength
have to let go of this.
to
one.
complete
No?
the
Okay.
double play. But you're right, Brett Gardner will score. So the Yankees will take that, but that double
During the 7th inning
the
stretch.
rally killer.
Big props for you from your partner in the studio, Jack Curry, who said, boy, that's an ex-catcher for you within a socially distanced 6 feet with his guests.
You have to brush your hair, bud. Your hair's all
You know what?
messy.
I'm going to throw in the liquor, too.
Not that I would ever take advantage of anything like that, but I have a lot of great restaurant thoughts going through my mind. If we ever can get out on the road again and do a broadcast, we'll see.
You know, there are restaurants in the tri-state. We can go there, too.
Yeah, but you know, I know you're such a family guy. You want to spend time with your wife and kids, so I'll take advantage on the road.
Okay.
I'm going to keep this one in the holster for
Throw
a while,
it.
too. I'm not going to forget.
catch it. Bring it. That just was. Just so you know. I don't know what I was doing.
Hit sharply. Oh, what a grab by Pablo.
Yikes! Third out. We're going to the bottom of the third.
3 runs.
We are not going to the bottom of the third. Hey, Chipper. Hi, honey. What's on your paws? Come here. What's on your paw? Oh, honey. Just stay right there, bud. Look, it's okay. I'm gonna cut that off for you, bud. You have a little tuft here. You have a little tuft here. Yes, just hold on to me. I got you. You're safe with mommy. It's okay. You look so freaking precious like this. Hold on. You have some tufts I gotta get off you. You have 1, 2 little tufts. You have 2 little tufts. Hey, baby. My goodness. Look how precious my cat is, by the way. Look at her. Just chilling out. Just right on my thumbs. Just vibing. Hey, baby. Look at her little face. And squish. And squish. You can leave. I don't blame you if you want to leave. You can leave. I know mommy's torturing you. Yeah, it's a rain delay. Holy sh! Is it ever a rain delay? Oh my gosh. No, like it's pouring. Like it looks like TV static. That's how much it's pouring. It looks like TV static on my screen. Oh my gosh. Good
Now, there's the two
God.
former Pirate
Because they're in
teammates,
Florida
Yankee
right now.
teammates, Garrett Cole
And
Jameson
yeah,
Tyone.
they're currently in Florida.
Yankees have a lead. 3-2, top of the order.
Good
Against
God.
Jordan Montgomery. Here's Yandy Diaz.
Now she's looking out the window at the McDonald's drive-thru.
Well, there are some
Just
shutdown innings
looking
that
out
are
at the
important,
world.
and there are some
She's just
shutdown
so
innings that
precious.
You have the feeling
She's just so
are
wholesome.
huge. And in this game, this inning right here in the bottom of the third for
Yankees
Jordan Montgomery,
3,
the Yankees
Tampa
put 3 on
Bay
the board
2.
and take the lead. This is a huge inning for him.
Cut my hair and change my name.
Back-to-back curveballs to Diaz. We talked about the changeup a lot in this game early on. Wouldn't say it's been a pitch that's locked in, so we see a little adjustment. A couple of curveballs and now a cutter in off the plate.
Savage, why you got it? 12. Talk about Raj, but you only got 15 ties. Cause we just don't let it be right, started in the kids side, pass we probably 15 ties. Girls come in just this rain delay could take a while. Facts, which is why I'm doing this game now and not the other one.
Good fastball strike. Bottom part of the strike zone, 3-2. Hit sharply and a base hit. Over the leaping try of Torres, a leadoff single for Diaz here in the third.
Well, the life of a starting pitcher, if you think about Jordan Montgomery, it's only his second start, but the first one could not have gone any better. Didn't walk anybody, 7 strikeouts, had a great changeup. Second time around here this afternoon, it's been a struggle early on. And he's going to have to find a way to grind into this game, save the bullpen a little bit, because right now it is not as easy as it was in game 1 for him.
No, stay skinny, cause we just won't be anywhere.
You know, we thought there would be a problem because the bullpen's been really stretched the last 2 games, and the Yankees did send.
After this, I'm gonna shower and
to
I'm
the
gonna do
alternate
some
site
schoolwork.
after the game, and they brought up Albert Abreu. That doesn't mean Hermana's been demoted because there's an off day Thursday and another one Monday. So you're not going to need the 5th spot for a while. They get him down there, have him work on some things, and bolster the bullpen a bit. High drive, right field and deep, going back Judge on the track, at the wall. See ya. And opposite.
Ooh, a home run
And it's now 4-3.
by Zanera. What? Randy Zerena. Randy Zerena. Arozarena. That's probably still wrong.
First home run of the year.
Getting the home run.
Looking into the dugout to acknowledge that change.
Plus,
Look at the fastball that's up middle of the plate, and Arozarena has plenty of power to all fields. Aaron Judge
so we got 2.
drifting, thought he might have a play. Another issue with the Tropicana field roof where it's tough to pick up, but Arozarena, another home run, raised to a 4-3 lead.
Well, we open the broadcast. The Yankees are going to have to slow this guy down, and since he's become a big leaguer, they
New
have
York 3,
very
Tampa
little
Bay
success stopping this guy,
4.
including the postseason.
With the latest in today's Who's Who.
Meadows got plunked high on the shoulder in the first inning. Johnny had such great stuff in his first start, and you can see this is a grind. He's trying to find what's working today, and he hasn't found it yet.
No, there are going to be starts where you go out. That
I
it's
can put
going
my
to be
pants
easy, but
super
you have all
high,
of your weapons, and then
and
there
not
are
only can I
plenty
put
of
my
games
pants
like
super
this
high,
one
but I
where you
can
don't have
put
a whole
the
lot.
strings around my neck.
You got to find a way to make some adjustments, make some big pitches, get deep into
I'm gonna
the
wear my
game.
pants like this from
That's
now
the
on.
separator for the quality.
I can put my pants
starter
all the way up,
rotation when he doesn't
really
have his good
high,
stuff,
and
is
then I
able
can
to
put it
find a
around my
way,
neck like this.
and maybe a
This is how I'm
younger
gonna wear my
pitcher when
pants
he
from
doesn't
now
have his good stuff, and it's a short outing.
If you guys are wondering. Damien, you came here for the weird, and I delivered it to you.
Be in
You're
the
welcome.
clubhouse after a game, and there's a satisfaction there because both the catcher and the pitcher knew he didn't have anything, and he found a way to give his club 5, maybe 6 innings.
Bottom of the
Sometimes you're prouder of
third.
those games than the days when you have all of your weapons and have great stuff.
That's what Clemens used to say. He loved those games. He really enjoyed the grinding aspect of it. As Meadows is down looking.
Oh,
That was the beauty of Mike Mussina. You know, Clemens was more of a power guy, and you see that fastball dots the outside half at the top part of the strike zone, but Mussina could find
Meadows
a finesse pitcher
on
one
Tampa
night when he
Bay,
didn't have a
out.
fastball. Then the next time he comes out, he's throwing 94, 95, and he's a power pitcher. He had the ability to, and was really self-aware on what type of stuff he had that game. Probably the best that I had ever caught. And he was great at reading swings, so that if he saw, the hitters would tell him what type of stuff he had that day. They're late on my fastball. I have a power game today. Or if they were all over his fastball, he'd make an adjustment.
Go rips one into center. Has
ball going up. Oh, missing it.
and bounces up against
And
the
he's
wall.
running. He's running.
Might hit the back wall,
That man's
so it should
running.
be a double. It's a double nonetheless.
Made it to second.
Picks up 2.
First game we've seen Mark go in this series, but battling a little groin injury, but against the lefty Montgomery, he's going to have a start. And again, it's a changeup. And again, it just sits middle of the plate. That becomes the reality of batting practice.
Margot
Low 80s, doesn't have a lot of
making it
movement,
to second.
doesn't have great location. Hicks going back, but he might have a play.
Manuel Margot
Couldn't come up
on
with it.
Tampa Bay made it all the way to second base. First and
So now,
third
sure, it's a thin
are
line.
free.
Do you
One
keep
out
going
for
to
Tampa
it
Bay. We're at
until
the
you
bottom of the
find it,
third.
Or do you have to just say, I don't have it today?
Well, you got to pick your spots. I
But
think.
really
and-
could
and
take a
Gary
while.
Sanchez, you have to
Which is
call
totally
the pitch
okay
when
with
you know
me.
it's not going to hurt you, and maybe force Montgomery out of the strike zone a little bit, so that he doesn't feel like he has to throw it for a strike, and that gets you out front to finish it and get that good action. But we talked earlier, there are so many pitches that Montgomery has. You have to find something if you're Gary Sanchez to get him back on track. I thought maybe it would have been the curveball that we saw to Diaz to start this inning. Haven't seen too many since.
Brasso rips one to Urshela, checks the runner back, throws to first for the second out.
There's seagulls playing around. There's 3 of them. Hit a country girl. I can do a country voice. Country girl. My friends who actually live in the country are probably so ashamed of what I just did. Country girl. I'm just changing the game at this point. It's whatever. Why does it still say Dodgers when I changed it already? Why was it saying I changed it to Angels and for some reason it was still saying Dodgers? Okay, is the thumbnail changed? Is the question. Hello? Oopsies. Whoops, baby. You bitch that. Oops, it is.
The pitch right there, 1-1.
Chance to know yes and now everybody says that, my friend.
And 2 out, such an important at bat here, left on left for
I gotta make sure
Montgomery.
it changed.
And strand that runner at second base. It already has not been a shutdown inning, giving back the lead.
1-2.
Monstar.
Chop toward first. LeMahieu steps on the bag, and that will do it. But the Rays take back the lead as the Yankees continue to struggle.
Third inning is now over. Ow. New York Yankees versus Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Day Rays, Tampa Bay Rays. Yankees. New York Yankee. No, Yankees, plural. What did I do? There you go, which shall be changed now.
That clips the outside corner, 1-1.
Get rid of rain to like, oh, I just did. Haha, I didn't even see that.
2-2.
Where's the light bulb
Happened
is?
today in 1907 that really influenced your life, John?
My life.
Yep. Your professional life. 2-2. Foul back. Giants against
Foul.
the Phillies. New York Giants against the Phillies. Giant catcher Roger Bresnahan. For the first time ever, he took the field. He's a catcher wearing shin guards. Never before been done. Can you imagine the welts on your legs if you didn't have shin guards?
I wouldn't even want to think about that, right? I mean, you think about these guys who went back there, the hockey goalies who never had that.
Can you
face
imagine?
mask.
And a walk. to Gleyber Torres.
New York walking to first.
It's funny you
Torres
talk about
walking
the
to
catcher's
first.
equipment. I actually got a phone call from Tim Brown, right, the writer,
Yeah, great guy.
and he's, I guess, starting a project on doing maybe.
That's cool. At the
book
very
about
top, it
backup
kind of
catchers,
shows
so
what it
he
looks
wanted
like
to pick
a
my brain
board. You know
little
what I
bit.
mean?
And a lot of the conversation became about the catcher's equipment when he asked me, why did you want to be a catcher when you were young? The attraction for me was the equipment. I love being behind the mask,
Right.
you know, kind of the solitude of it, and loved everything about the catcher's equipment that just kind of attracted me to the position. And even at the end of my career, when I would pull that mask down, it's where I was the most comfortable. Behind a mask, behind the plate. It's kind of fit my personality at a young age.
Wow. That's deep.
See what you opened up here? 1907, you started with the equipment.
That really is deep. I mean, that talks about your personality. You like to kind of be shrouded. You don't want to be the guy out front.
So when I was young, I was very, very introverted. Didn't say a whole lot, shy, and just wearing a personality. And to the day I retired, putting on the mask was one of the most comfortable things ever. And think about that. If you're playing in front of 56,000 people at Yankee Stadium, it could be overwhelming.
Yeah.
Put that mask over your face and it's just you and your pitcher.
Like bringing down the curtain. I love it. That one is laced into left field and caught there by Lau to retire Odor.
Well, we're obviously going to be paying attention to all the swings from Odor. Left-handed bat, plenty of power. We've talked about it, 30-plus home runs in the past. I'm sure he wants to make a good impression not only on his new team, his new teammates, and hard line drive there to left field, nothing to show for it. Marcus Timms, the hitting instructor, congratulating him on a good swing.
Sanchez fouls it back.
I always thought it was a tough situation for a guy like Marcus Timms, right? He's a hitting coach for the New York Yankees. You get a new acquisition, Rougned Odor. He's had his struggles the last couple of years, but a young man with plenty of power potential. How long do you sit back and watch, right? You watch the at-bats. Is it 10? Is it 15? Hopefully he gets off to a great start. New organization. You don't really have to do too many tweaks to the swing. Or if you're a guy like Marcus, you say, I think it's time for me to say something. Maybe some suggestions that might unlock some of the game that he had in the past.
You probably have a guy, a student who's very accepting of being taught because, I mean, the guy was essentially just DFA.
Yes.
So that's rock bottom. And he's probably very receptive to what Marcus has to say.
I spilled a bunch of water on my leg, and now my leg is
I got traded to the San Diego Padres, and my hitting instructor was Merv Retman. I went 0 for my first 11, I think, 10 or 11, and he came over and said, I see some things. Do you mind if I tell you what I see? Absolutely, let's go. And it really
the right was
for me. I
almost.
went on a great run. So if you're Rougned Odor, if you're the Yankees, if you're Marcus Timms, you're hoping that maybe something is in there that maybe
Country
Marcus sees
girl.
or the analytics see.
It's a country.
But you're right. I'm sure a very open hitter to making some changes if they need to be made.
That's not a bad guy to talk to either. DJ LeMay, he just made his way over to DJ, talking things over.
Well, I think the one thing we've seen from Rougned in just the 2 days that he's been wearing a Yankee uniform, he's
Damn!
Not in time, stolen base.
That was freaking impressive.
Well, I like the aggressiveness from Gleyber Torres. Yankees a little stagnant offensively the last couple of days.
Torres
That's a good job.
runs for it.
I mentioned
That
Zunino,
catcher
an
catches it.
excellent catcher behind the plate, catch and throw guy. The throw was a little wide and in the dirt. And a good pitch to throw on. He just yanks it. Good play by Brasso just to try to get a tag on.
Damn.
Getting back to
He was
Odor,
safe.
seems like a guy who likes to talk, right? We've seen him in the dugout having a lot of conversations with his new teammates.
You know, Jack Curry reminds me, John, that Buck Showalter said that he once told Rick Down, the hitting coach when Buck was the manager, not to be in a guy's face with a bunch of early lessons because...
Pitcher threw it, bat catcher caught it, and whipped it over to second base to try to get Torres out, but he was, but he's still there. I think it was Torres.
Confidence in yourself and what you see that it's going to work, whether it does or it doesn't. I mean, and that's pretty much your job.
Grounded to short. And they get Sanchez as Torres stays at second.
2 outs on New York.
Well, Rick Down used to always tell me, Johnny said, I can tell if
Sanchez walking back or jogging back.
I said, what? He goes, if you can't dance, you can't hit. He said, all good hitters can dance. He said, they have a rhythm. He said, you need a rhythm to be able to hit. He said, show me a guy who can't dance, can't hit.
Well, I couldn't dance, I still can't dance, and I couldn't hit, so I guess he's right.
Here's a shell.
But it does bring up a conversation, and you have this
Ursula.
talk all the time with scouts. Is the ability to hit a baseball something you're
Gio
born with,
Ursula
or
at
can you learn
bat now
and get
for
better?
Yankees.
I believe, because I felt this way in my career, that you can totally get better. You can make changes that can help you. You know, as a young hitter, I was doing things that there was no chance I was going to be able to hit at the big league level. Then I got with a hitting instructor, Larry Parrish, with the Tigers, completely changed my approach, my mechanics, and all of a sudden I became an offensive player.
Don't you think, though, you have to
Foul.
be born to be a great hitter?
Yes.
I think you can improve.
You can improve, but no, to be great at, you know.
Like Tony Gwynn was born.
Absolutely.
Wade Boggs was born to be a great hitter.
But I think the exciting thing about Odor is that he has the resume and the track record, and it's in there. So you know that he has the ability and the talents.
Swing and a miss. Urshela down on strikes. And that will do it. No runs, no hits.
Bottom of the 4th. Coming up after this commercial break, I need to mute the audio so then for copyright reasons. Everybody, welcome to Monster Sports Entertainment. I'm your host Molly. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button on your way in. Out. Poker. I never under Tripper. You out of all the places she could have gone, she walked right underneath my foot, and then hit her head on my foot and went. Tripper. Guys, I only have 12 more hours of clinical left, and then I'm done. Because Wednesday that I have clinical is a half day. Since it's the last day. And my group is like one of the basically only groups. I think one of 2 groups that has clinical next week. Our last week of clinical, my last day of clinical was supposed to be the 31st, And then it was changed from the 31st to the 14th because we had a cyber attack on our university, so we couldn't go to clinical. Don't know how the cyber attack had anything to do with why we weren't able to go to clinical for some reason. No idea why. And then we also had an extra week that we couldn't go because there's an outbreak on my unit. They say there's an outbreak, but there's no COVID cases on the unit. And I'm like,
I think I have one, John.
I'm thinking about one that it.
then why do y'all declare an outbreak if there's no, like,
as a backup?
Okay.
cases actively on the unit? I'm confuzzled.
Swing and a miss. Adamas down on strikes.
Out! One out on Tampa Bay so far.
Cash was on the 2009 Yankees, so he has a Yankee World Series ring, but he was released in September. Obviously not on the roster at all, but he did play for that 2019. And now the third longest tenured manager in baseball behind Bob Melvin and Terry Francona. This is Cash's 7th year with the Rays, and he's from the Tampa area, so a perfect landing spot for him.
Kevin got a job right after his playing career with Terry Francona on his coaching staff, I think as the bullpen coach. And I think if you're a young coach, wannabe manager, and just trying to get into the business, probably not a whole lot better to work for than Terry Francona, and watch how he goes about his business, how he runs a ball club. Obviously, Kevin has done a great job here in Tampa.
Zunino. Mike Zunino is at bat currently for Tampa Bay. Oh, out.
Hicks to retire Zunino. 2 down.
Pablo coming up now for Tampa Bay.
His mission is to torment Cash.
Montgomery
Every time
pitching
the
for
Rays
New
come
York.
into Cleveland, you know, they take batting practice. He has people at the scoreboard put up some really bad offensive numbers that Cash had as a player. Just to remind him, I know.
I
And,
don't
Kevin
dance,
Cash
no
gets
you can't.
a huge
Not
kick out
a
of it.
chance, no. I can do this, well you can do that, but I don't dance, hit it out of the park. I don't dance, no you can't. Not a chance, no. Best High School Musical.
Terry Francona was
Don't
my
come at
third
me.
base
High School
coach
Musical 2 is the best High
when
School
I was with the
Musical.
Detroit Tigers before he got a job as a major league
I'm
manager.
just
and you could
saying.
tell all the way back then how he handled people, how he handled players. It's just a special relationship. He had been there. He had been a player. He'd kind of been through everything.
High School Musical 2 is the best High School Musical.
But I
Doesn't matter.
remember I wasn't particularly
Had
happy
the
with
classic
my playing
hits.
situation. I was
I don't
platooning.
dance, no
And he
you
came
can't.
up to me one day and he said, I'm sure you're probably thinking of going to the front office and let him know you're not happy.
Fabulous.
I said, yeah. And he said, this isn't fair. What's happening
She
to me? And he
was
said,
fabulous.
probably not a good idea because nothing's going to change. And he said, in my advice, I did this as a young player. And it was one of the worst things I did is to go in and out of the front office. So keep your mouth shut, play hard.
You know, classics.
Everything will work out. I ended up getting traded a week later to San Diego. It was one of the best moves of my career.
Wow.
And he kind of gave me that little, like, hey, don't do anything stupid here. Things are going to work out for you just fine.
Strike 3. Padlo down looking. So
Strike
it's inning.
3.
First 1, 2, 3 inning.
Boop. 5th inning is coming up shortly. 5th inning is coming up shortly. I don't know what that noise was. It came from outside, but... taking, not a chance. No. You can do this, but I do that, but I don't dance. Hit it out of the park. A poll? How many people was the poll from? Oh, that's a small number, but still that's funny. Okay, that's funny though, even though it was only 30,000 people from America. From the United States. Oh, just ignore the one that's on the side there. That just happens. The thing on the side there, just ignore that. 30,000 Americans were polled in an online survey, and 46% said that they would support a presidential run from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I will be honest with you, if Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was president, honestly, like, what a freaking day. What? Do you know how funny and great that would be? To have The Rock as president of the United States? That would be so funny. Because it would make, like, no sense. It's like, oh my gosh, like, just, like, a star just being oh, that happened last year. What happened the last race? I was like, yo, imagine just, like, a TV, like, movie personality just, like, being president. And I was like, oh, it's happened. I was like, wait a second. I was like, wait. That has happened. That would be so funny, though. That's a really small number. 30,000 Americans is not a large number and does not reflect the entire population. But I still think that's funny. Tripper, get out of the sink! Get out of the sink! Tripper! 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 Down. Down. Don't put your mouth near the soap ball. Get down. Down. Down.
Swinging and a miss. Gardner down on strikes.
Are you being mischievous? Are you being mischievous on the counter? Are you trying to eat whatever is in the sink? Are you trying to be weird? Your paws are soaking wet now because you were in the sink. You can't be in the sink, buddy. I told you this many times. You can't just go into the sink.
1-0 on LeMahieu.
I don't dance. Yeah, I
2-0. Well, the Yankees had their opportunity in that third inning. A walk to Sanchez, a home run by
Yankees
Urshela.
at bat.
And you had the infield single by Gardner, a double by LeMahieu, second and third.
LeMahieu
Nobody out. Judge walks, loads the bases, so you could
at bat. Waka for Tampa Bay pitching.
Hicks hits into a double play.
Out.
LeMahieu.
Second out for New York in the top of the fifth.
And what's strange is Hicks now has hit into double play in back-to-back games. And he is one of the toughest hitters in baseball to double up. Because since 2018, he's hit into a double play in only 3% of possible DP situations. The average hitter is 11%. He's done it 2 games in a row. Tampa Bay leads 4-3. Here's Judge. Breaking ball strike. Two. What an inning for Walker as Drudge strikes out. Yankees go down 1-2-3. We're halfway through.
Boop. Middle of the fifth. It's going to the bottom of the fifth. And Tampa Bay Rays are gonna bat at the plate. Tripper honey. I still think the Philadelphia Flyers, their mascot, Gritty, is incredible. When they first got the mascot, I was like, who is this man's? I'm like, who's Gritty? Who is this? And I was like, damn, I like this guy. He just be vibing. It is still pouring rain.
Eastern, who knows? We're still waiting for word on first pitch between the Blue Jays and Angels. The delay is then on at TD Ballpark in Dunedin. So we'll continue as we send it back to Tropicana Field with the Rays
Still on rain delay for
heading to the bottom of the fifth.
Toronto game.
Been soft contact today. A lot of hard hit balls.
Yeah, it's been a struggle, but it's nice to see him battling his way into the fifth inning here. The pitch count at 63.
He threw 73 pitches last time, so if you up that by 15, he could go close to 90 today if they choose to stretch him out. One and one. So he's fifth since 2020, lowest hard hit percentage, 29.1%. Major league average is 37.6%. That's not hard hit. Soft ground ball to third.
Oh, is he out?
One away.
Out.
Let's take a look at Jordan Montgomery's afternoon.
Diaz out.
Away to get into the middle of this ball game.
Well, here's the difference in the game right now. A Rosarena, whose 2-run home run put the Rays up 4-3. electrified the baseball world with his postseason performance last year. Hard ground ball. Urshela gobbles it up.
Oh,
2-1.
second out for Tampa
Just
Bay.
what Montgomery needs here in the 5th inning.
One more out
ball
going
from
on
Diaz that
to
Urshela makes an easy
the
play, and
6th.
a hard hit ball from Arozarena. 2 quick outs here in the 5th.
Some tricks with the baseball there. I liked it. Rolling it up the arm. Urshela, magician on the defensive side. And here is Meadows. Strike.
Oh, shit.
And that hits Austin Meadows again, up for the second time.
You had mentioned 2 warnings had been given. Obviously, Montgomery not trying to hit Meadows again. Kevin Cass, the manager, looking on.
That's 4 Tampa Bay Rays that have been hit in the series. So now the umpires are conferencing. I don't think they
Umpires are
should
conferencing
But you have to use some kind of
for
judgment.
Tampa Bay
Common
because
sense, right?
Yeah.
Didn't look like it was on purpose.
continued
He already had
to
a
throw the
warning.
ball at the pitcher. I mean, at the batter.
I don't think they like the fact that Meadows has been so comfortable at the plate. He's hit them for 7 home runs in the last couple of years. But, I mean, that's... If you're going to hit somebody, you're not going to hit him like that. You would hit him the way you hit him in the first inning. Here's Margot. Double his last time up the center. One and oh. Runner on first, 2 outs.
I don't dance. I know you can. Not a chance. No.
John, you like that rule they're going to try in the minors where you can only throw over or step off twice?
That's one of those things that I think you have to see it before you can make a determination. They're trying to get the running game back into the game, right? A little more excitement. So I do like that idea, but to handcuff a pitcher and say you can only throw over twice,
And you can throw over a third time, but you have to get him. If you don't, it's a ball. And also under those new rules, the Andy Pettit move would not be legal anymore. So that's going to be a blow.
in AAA minor league, larger bases
Pitch.
are going to be implemented.
That one is off of Montgomery, but fielded by Odor. And they retire Margot. Wow. No runs, no hits, no errors. One.
Oh, end of the 5th. Going into the 6th now. Thinking, what's the thing? What's the thing that I'm thinking of? Why would you tease me like that? Excuse me. How dare you show me Mary Brown's chicken? Excuse me? Mary Brown's chicken? I used to always have Mary Brown's chicken growing up in a small town 3 hours away from here called Geraldton. It's a really small town. I always used to get Mary Brown's chicken there. And then they don't have Mary Brown's chicken anymore. Now it's a different place. And I was quite upset about it. But they had some good chicken. Ooh! They had some really good chicken sandwiches. They were so good. My Grammy, she always got hot turkey sandwich all the time there. Hot turkey sandwich. A nice thick piece of white bread with a bunch of turkey on it and lots of gravy. Ooh. I miss Mary Brown's chicken. Why are they so bad? Now I'm just jealous. Oh my gosh, I totally didn't even remember that we have hot cross buns and cheesecake. That's a good thing I didn't know that. Like a few days ago, cause I would have ate all of it. Cause I'm a woman with hormones. Like, would have ate it all. So it's a good thing I found them now, because I would have been gone. I can do, and you can do. I do this here in the park. Put the game.
3 in the first 8 games combined.
Got the game. Oh.
Yesterday they were 1 for 11. So when the heart of your order is not doing it, it's hard to score runs, and the Yankees have had a lot of trouble scoring runs. Up the middle and grabbed by Waka. 1 down. All right, time to take a look at that trivia question, give you the answer. Cass and Mattingly won the 2020 Manager.
We got lots of waffles. Perfect.
Who won the 3-4?
Because I really like waffles. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. Donkey. I'm so sorry you guys had to hear that. But I'm not. Donkey.
There's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton. That was good. Melvin was a good call.
Backup catcher bounced around an awful lot. I thought maybe he had a few games with the Yankees. I'm being told 9. Well, Kevin Cash sending Waka back out there for the 6th inning, trying to work his way through the middle of the lineup. With 61 pitches, double barrels going in the Rays bullpen, a righty and a lefty. So bullpen is such an important piece of Tampa's success the last couple of years. They're going to be a factor in this one.
And Stanton down on strikes. He's 0 for 3.
You can see a little frustration with Stanton. Sometimes you just see the balance at the plate and the feet kind of moving around in the batter's box when he's taking his swing, falling towards the third base dugout. You see the look of frustration He had a pitch. It was middle of the plate, just pulling off just a little bit.
There's Gleyber Torres. So we've seen both of these pitchers in the series, Mazza and Reed. 1-1. So Brett Honeywell started his major league debut. Perfect. 6-6 down, 2 innings of work as the opener. Then they turned to Waka, who struggled in the third inning, giving up 3 runs, but he settled down since then. After a leadoff walk in the fourth, he has retired 8 in a row.
Gleyber getting a lot of fastballs. They're used to seeing him hit hard. He's just a little late. Wonder if he's maybe not getting his front foot down with that high leg kick down early enough, but fouling a lot of pitches straight back. Fastballs that when he's right, he doesn't miss.
I suppose you guys can't see what I just did. I did a spins. They're trying to make you hungry, Molly. Facts, they are.
2-2. Strike 3. Torres down looking. 9 in overtime.
Strike 3. Yankees already out. Going to the bottom of the 6th now. If I can do this. I don't dance. I don't know which way I would bat. Like, I don't know what way feels like right. Both of them feel very wrong. What car brand is that? I don't know what car brand that is.
On the Montefiore scoreboard, and Brasso will lead it off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Brasso, Lau, and Adames. So Montgomery settled down. He's at 76 pitches. The Yankees have used their bullpen a lot, so they're going to stretch him out just a little bit.
If he can work his way through the 6th inning, Chad Green getting loose in the Yankee bullpen. And again, you give Montgomery credit for a guy who looked from the very beginning like he didn't have a whole lot. He's found a way to settle down, give the Yankees game, and most importantly, keeping him in it.
Remember, Al Leiter used to tell me, let's say that you're scheduled to make 30 starts. Usually it's 32, but 30 starts in a season. 5 times you're going to have the best stuff, and you're going to be unbeatable. 5 times you're going to have the worst stuff, and you're going to get crushed. It's what you do with those 20 games where it's, okay, it's not perfect, it's not terrible, but I got to make it work. He said that decides what type of season you're going to have.
Yeah, and in those 20 games, I would say that a lot of the pitchers that I talked to after games would say, you know what, there are 5 or 6 pitches during that game. If I make the pitch when I need to, it's going to end up on the right side of it. If I don't, it's not going to go the way we want it to go. And I think of Garrett Cole, his last start, when he just dominated, that's one of those 5 where he had everything going. And I thought the one thing that I enjoyed watching about that game, Cole had it all, but he still never lost his mental focus. He knew that, you know what, the only way that this is going to get away from me is mentally I relax a little bit, and he didn't do that.
3-2.
Garrett Cole will get the ball tomorrow against the Blue Jays. It'll be interesting to see that game in Dunedin, their spring training facility.
Mike! Oh my gosh, Mike! How are you doing, Mike? Hi, Mike! It didn't look much better from this end either. Mike.
And that could do it, and it will do it for Montgomery. Green is warming.
Damn! What's going on, Mike? How you doing?
Right-hander. So Montgomery's day is done. He leaves a runner on first. Nobody out.
Did you know that the Blue Jays have the biggest jackpots in all of baseball?
Ah, there we go. How you doing, Mike? Five minutes later, Molly needs to... It's 3 minutes! Excuse me, Mike. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, Mike. Also, your messages show up a little bit later on my end as well. Like, it says it was sent at 2:50 p.m., but it didn't show up until, like, 12:02. 12:52. I'm recovering, but I'm doing all right. That's good then, Mike. I don't know what you're recovering from, but whatever it is, I am glad that you were doing all right. I am glad that you are doing well. And obviously you don't need to say. It's your business. It's all your business. But I'm just saying I'm glad that you are doing all right. We can do that, but goes. You got hit by a mad mama cow. Is that serious? Like, did you actually, or are you just saying that as like a joke? Because if you're saying that as a joke, haha, mad mama cow, you know how mad mamas be, you know how they be. And if it is real, then oh my gosh, ouch, and I'm glad you're alive, if that's real. Because getting hit by a cow can be... You actually did. Oh my gosh, Mike. Freaking lucky to be alive. Holy crap. Well, I'm glad you're recovering and doing alright. My goodness. Holy crap.
Yankee bullpen has been outstanding. Third best ERA in the major leagues at 1.96. Only San Diego and Atlanta better.
She charged me some flying Mike. Jeez. Yeah, you're lucky to be alive. That could have went way worse. My gosh.
One and one. So you go over
Messed
to
up
the
my
master just to go over
back and
things.
broke a few teeth out. Oh
Well,
my
Mike
gosh,
was
Mike.
De facto player coach. I think the players respect him to that level.
I agree with you, but you know, these guys obviously know each other, and I think Garrett knows Jordan's personality, that he can go talk to him right after he just got taken out of a game.
That must have hurt super bad when it happened, and then probably worse after, because then your adrenaline was rushing through you.
Shallow left, and Gleyber Torres puts it away.
And then once the adrenaline wore off, it was probably way worse too. My gosh.
School is definitely in session there.
Well, I'm glad you're doing like better.
Jordan,
My
though,
gosh.
you have so many resources that you can rely on, right? I mean, you get the ACR staff right next to you. You had CC Sabathia and Andy
Could have
Petty,
broke
who
way
were
worse, Mike.
aces of their staffs
You were very
that you
lucky.
can reach out to anytime. And
Lucky that it wasn't worse, but not lucky that it happened.
CC really likes Montgomery. I mean, they have a constant dialogue, the two of them. And, I mean, what a
Adams,
resource to have. A guy was
at
gonna
bat,
end up in the
and
Hall of
Green
Fame, and, you know, he's just a phone call away.
pitching
That's how close
for
they are.
New York.
Lefties stick together.
everybody else didn't want to be around the left-hander, so they better stick around each other.
Cassandra, mama gotta protect the babies, facts.
Adames is 0 for 2 with a fly ball to left and a strikeout. Nice play on the backhand.
Nice play. Out! Was he out?
Scoop by LeMahieu to get Adames as Brasso moves
Out! 2
to third
outs
base.
on Tampa.
Brasso was on the move right there.
Zunino
Little hit and run.
up at bat.
And again, Urshela. makes
That's
a
the
good
only
play
thing that
going
saved
to
her
his
from
right in the
becoming
backhand,
Hamburger
and then he
Cassandra.
flipped on that back foot and delivers
Mike.
a long throw. That's a little bit low that DJ LeMahieu is able to come up with. Brasso was on the move, peeks in to see where the ball ends up, and then to his credit, he hesitates just a little bit. Makes his way all the way to third base.
Kill a cow, you gotta make a burger, they say.
So runner at
Facts.
third, 2 men out. And here's Zunino with a 2-run home run today.
That was the pitch Zunino wanted right there. Gary Sanchez wanted an elevated fastball from Chad Green, and you can see Chad just exhale.
I've been healing. Go back
Because it was a little lower
Friday
in the strike
for
zone
more
than they
dental
probably wanted it
surgery.
to, and Zunino fouled it
Yippee.
straight back.
I'm guessing that's how you would say that. Yippee.
Another look. Sanchez wanted it up. Not quite high enough, and a good swing from Zunino. I would expect another high fastball or breaking ball.
I just realized you're in the U.S. too.
Strike 3, Zunino. Down looking. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left.
That's gonna be expensive. End of the 6th. We're going into the 7th next. Damn is right. Well, at least it's getting sorted out. Could have been much worse. but I could never imagine. Yes, a speedy, fast recovery. F dentist, hate them. Facts, you do hate dentists. I'd rather have gotten my 5-hour straight tattoo, no breaks, like I did over an hour at the dentist. Yes, you would. That is facts. Plus I've had... Oh my gosh, Mike. Sorry to hear that, Mike. Sorry to hear that, Mike. Well, hopefully things start looking up for you. God bless, man. My goodness. Mike, you're really going through it right now.
Again in 1915, and the old tale is that the Yankees went to pinstripes because they were slimming for Babe Ruth. Well, Babe Ruth wasn't on the team in 1915 and 1912. He was on the Red Sox, so they went to pinstripes before the Babe.
Hey, Tripper.
So Odor, 1-1.
That's why I've been
Cody Reed.
MIA. That's alright, Mike. People have personal stuff going on. I don't hold it against you if you don't show up to, like,
Odor's
a
been
stream
given
or two.
number
Like, it's
18
fine,
on the
Mike.
Yankees. So
I know you
looked up
show
some
your support.
18s on the Yankees. Didi Gregorius, Johnny Damon, Scott Brosius, Don Larson,
It's always nice to take time for
Randy
yourself,
Maloney,
you know?
Mariano Duncan,
Especially in times like
and
that.
Mike Kekich.
Crisco! What's going on, Crisco? How you doing, Crisco?
Grounded into the ship. Brasso will get Odor one away.
1 out. For New York. No worries.
Not a bad job by Walker.
Sorry
Again,
for your
he
loss,
struggled in
Mike.
the third. The double play ground ball by Hicks really allowed him to escape relatively unscathed, and after that, it was pretty good.
Yeah, and these are the games that the Rays are very comfortable playing in. Close games where it's a battle of the bullpen. Honeywell Jr. did his job for 2. Waka was in there. Now Reed and manager Kevin Cash, buddy in the league at work in a bullpen.
I'm sitting outside in front of a campfire listening to LSU baseball. That sounds amazing,
Johnson getting ready as
Crisco.
Sanchez chases a pitch out of the
Having a
strike zone.
bud. Nice.
Might have gotten a fair hand. Seems like he's okay. Do they have that flap cheat sheet when you were catching? Did it come around yet?
No. No. See what they're doing in colleges now, though?
No.
The pitcher and the catcher will both have a wristband, and the coach or a manager will call pitches from the dugout, and then they look at the wristband. Because this looks like it got a piece of Gary Sanchez. I don't know if Kevin Cash agrees.
Oh, they're saying the ball might have hit Gary Sanchez on New York, I think they're saying.
And he wants them to take a look.
They want to review it.
We'll see if we can tell. Reed's glove was kind of in the way of that shot. If it got him on a front foot.
Bounces before the foot. I didn't see any contact there.
I didn't either. Let's see from this angle. Hard to tell. Yeah, that makes sense for not stealing signs what they're doing in college, but John,
Amy Brady.
Reluctant to draft a catcher out of college. You're not learning how to call a game.
Yeah, you don't have any feel for calling a game, reading swings. You're relying on a coach to call pitches for you. And listen, I was really lucky. I went to George Washington University, played for a guy by the name of John Castleberry, who I'm still very close to today. And I started as a freshman. Let's see what call they come up with here.
And they're saying he was hit by a pitch.
He did first base. And my coach in college was very honest. He said, you know what, the fall of your freshman year, I'm going to help you calling pitches, and then you're on your own the rest of the way. And it was a gift. As we take another look from the side, if there was contact, there wasn't a whole lot of it, but Gary Sanchez and the Yankees will take it. He was behind in the count.
Maybe it hit that little shin guard on the way by. That's the only thing I can see because it didn't look as if it hit them.
Hey everyone, the game in Dunedin today has been officially postponed. They'll make it up as part of a doubleheader in Anaheim in August. So
Toronto game has been officially postponed to another day because of the rain delay.
Yankees drive up from St. Petersburg, and we'll get things started with Blue Jays Central at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. That is tomorrow. As of for today,
The Blue Jays game has been officially postponed.
Made up as part of a doubleheader in August. Enjoy.
Jammed a little bit, block it off. That's going to be a base hit. Sanchez not able to advance to third, but a little situational hitting by Urshela, kind of guiding it over that way.
And the pitching coach, Kyle Snyder.
Hello everybody, welcome to Monster Sports Entertainment. I'm your host, Molly. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button
Ready
on your way in.
the top of the order, but they'll keep Reed in to face the lefty Gardner.
Yeah, she's probably working hard.
Well, fans, go to @Yes Network on Twitter and vote for the Montefiore Doing More Player of the Week. Is it number 1, Garrett Cole, number 2, Jordan Montgomery, to 3, that man, DJ LeMahieu. Now, the Yankees could counter with Clint Frazier against the lefty, but it looks like they're going to stay with Brett Gardner against Cody Reed. Gardner infield single and a strikeout.
For Aaron Boone, this is a matchup that you probably, the lefty Reed against Gardner, or it would be Clint Frazier coming in, and they would go to the side winder from the bullpen.
Yeah, what's everyone having
Aaron Boone feels more comfortable with this matchup with
having
Brett
for
Gardner
dinner
against the
tonight?
lefty.
What's everyone eating tonight for dinner?
1-1.
The Rays are shifting Brett Gardner in the infield to the right side. The one defender on the left side of the infield for Brett. And if you're a left-handed hitter, a lot of times you'll hear guys like Paul O'Neill say when they face the lefty, it forced them to stay in there just a little bit longer and try to drive the ball the other way.
Burgers and bacon potato salad, says Mike.
See, Brett, the big
Yum!
shift
That sounds
here.
good.
3-1. And he walked it. Bases loaded for LeMahieu. And DJ is going to face Ryan Thompson as Cody Reed got himself into problems. Loading the bases with 1 out. Rays holding on.
Bases are loaded
Fact. McDonald's Egg
for New York. It's amazing for your cholesterol too, says Mike. Oh, I heard my cat whistling behind me. I looked over and she's not there. Oh, it was echoing around the green screen. That's why, when she was eating her food.
Rogers.
Whoopsies. Hey, I'm not allowed to do that exercise. Where you were on like the side of the thing, and then the bar's right here, and then you lift up the bar with your feet. Like, I'm not allowed to do that one. That goes out like that. I can do the one where you curl it up with your hamstrings, but I can't do the one with like the quads, you know? 'Cause my knee is messed up, but it's okay. 'Cause I can still walk, but it gives me pain anyway. It is a mess. I should wax my legs. I feel like that would be a good activity today. They feel very smooth, and they don't feel or they don't look bad. But then when they get in the sun, I'm like, oh, I should shave them. Well, I'm gonna wax them. I might wax my legs, possibly. Not today. Tomorrow, maybe. Maybe tomorrow. If you're going with the bacon, F the cholesterol, add some grease to the potatoes, and buy extra life insurance. Facts! Honestly, like, full send it.
Sanchez got hit
just
by a
full
pitch.
send
Wasn't
it.
Definitive. Base hit from Urshela and a walk to Brett Gardner. And the Yankees are all set up with LeMahieu bases
Might as
loaded,
well.
only 1 down.
Grounded to third. There's 1. And there's 2. And LeMahieu has done
Damn.
that a little bit too much for the Yankee liking and for his liking so far.
Middle of the 7th. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 9th. I never gonna win this. Dread this life of fortune and fame. I'd even cut my hair and change my name. Big rocks under the hilltop. Driving 15 cars. Wanna be great like Elvis, without tassels and but made up best. I stuffed 2 pork roast with jalapeno cream cheese. Yum. And scored them like hams, seasoned them differently, and smoked them for 6 hours. Mike. Whiskey barrel chips on Friday. Ooh! Mike! Damn, that sounds freaking amazing. Smoked them for 6 hours? Oh my gosh. 6 hours. Damn, that must have been amazing, Mike. It sounds freaking good. Damn. For the last 3 innings, so for the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th inning, there have been 0. There is no one's made it home. And at the top of the 7th, Yankees did not get anything. And now we're at the bottom of the 7th. How you gonna do it? I'm gonna trade this life for fortune and fame. Why is it stuck in my head? I haven't heard that song in like months and months. I don't even know why it keeps coming in my head. Well, and I'm thinking at the bottom of the 9th and I'm never gonna win this. Damn it. It doesn't stop.
DJ kind of rolling over and hitting a ground ball to third base. We know he's
Hey,
such a middle
Chipper.
of the field.
Hi,
to right
Chipper,
field
baby.
hitter.
Come here.
I know Meredith
Come here,
Martin
baby.
talked to him early on this year, and he said he's
Come
still
here.
working on his timing, still has some
Hi,
mechanical
honey.
things. And it kind of
Come say hi to Mike.
Over a slider, we're just not used to
I
seeing
load
that
up a
from
fresh
DJ.
toasted bakery bun, slather some more barbecue sauce and stuff with barbecue chips. Grim Reaper, come at me, bro. Try me.
Since that point,
Yes.
he has an 8-game hitting streak. But he's been a magician in those big situations, and so far struggled, at least for him, 2 for 9 is not what you want. Here's Kevin Padlow against Chad Green.
Look at her. Look how precious she is
Came
with her
on for
little
Lethal
face.
Montgomery with
Look at her
a
little
first
face. Look at her
out
petting her
in
own
the 6th.
face.
Swing and a miss.
Oh my goodness. Look at your little face.
And something like that, where you have the guy that if you could choose the guy to be up, the guy you would choose was up. And you didn't get it done. It has to be somewhat deflating to a team that's struggling to score runs.
Look at how precious she
Absolutely.
is. I have zero shame in
You're
doing
all
this
set
to
up
my
there
cat
for a
on the
big
internet
inning with
because
your
she's
best
just
hitter
so
with
cute
runners
and
in scoring
precious.
position. You got Aaron Judge on deck. And then the rollover and the double play, it is deflating.
Anyways.
And what we've seen this year, too, from DJ,
Hey, honey.
he's been a magician at getting a runner from third base home when there are fewer than 2 outs. So, since he joined the Yankees,
That
he
poor
has scored a
effing
run
cat.
from third base with
Hi,
fewer than 2
baby.
outs 68% of the time, and the Major League Baseball average is 51% of the time.
You gonna sit
This
down?
year, he's 2 for 6, so he's done it 33% of the time, compared to 68 since he's joined the Yankees.
Molly, don't make Mike run back towards the mama cow for FC.
Strike 3, as Pablo goes down on strikes, to just focus on DJ LeMahieu, but so much is expected of him because he's such an outstanding hitter that when he doesn't come through, you do take a closer look.
Well, it also goes to the fact you've lost 3 games in a row. You were shut out yesterday. You desperately need this game today. And, you know, as a lineup, the Yankees aren't swinging it 1 through 9. So it's all going to even out. DJ's going
honey.
to have an amazing year. But early on, when you needed a big hit, a big spot, not used to seeing him roll one over and hit into a double play.
Her singing has an effect. Facts. Mike! Mike! Molly's missing singing lesson money. She's truly sorry, Sean. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate that. Also, the coney sauce will be up, like, very soon. I tried to do it last night and it wouldn't work.
So
So
2-1 on Yandy Diaz, who's 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored.
thank you so much, Mike. It's truly appreciated. You don't have to do that. Thank you.
3-1. Well,
Pass
the
me 8
Yankees
more
will start a
sandwiches.
3-game set against the Blue Jays
Hey,
in
Chipper.
Dunedin tomorrow, and we'll have the game right here on Yes.
What is it, my
And
lovely?
in all
Hi,
likelihood, the
baby.
Yankees won't even have to move from the hotel that they're in because Dunedin is a short drive from Tampa where the Yankees are staying. So you see a couple of 7:07 starts.
Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's down. Left foot, let's down. Cha-cha. Charlie Brown. What is doing the Charlie Brown, by the way? What is that? What does it mean to do the Charlie Brown? Like, what does that mean? I don't understand. Hi, baby. What is it, my lovely? I pushed your baby in your face. Look at you. Look how precious you are. You're just so little, too. Are you my little baby girl? My little baby girl.
They were trailing 3-2,
My
the
little
Rays
baby
were.
girl.
And then his home run made it 4-3. That's where we are right now, bottom of the seventh.
I do not do drugs.
We'll take a look back at that 2-run home run in the 3rd inning. Fastball up, out over the plate. Rosarena knows he didn't get all of it, but he got just enough over that yellow line. Those numbers against the Yankees have been impressive.
I'm not going anywhere, says Mike.
Jack Green, who's had a really good fastball this
Pass me
afternoon.
8 more
3
sandwiches.
sliders
A
in row
slow,
to
lethal
Rosarena.
death, Dad.
Trying to get him to offer some pitches
Dad,
out of
do you need to
strike
talk?
zone. Anything in strike zone, especially early in counts.
Holy.
Such
That's
an
why my
impressive
tripper isn't
hitter.
allowed outside. She sang to her last cat and it ran in traffic. Ooh.
2-2.
Aw, tripper baby.
4 in a row.
She loves
4
me.
sliders in a row. We'll see if Jack Green on a 2-2 count as Meadows waiting on deck.
Oh, I know for a fact Tripper loves me. She cuddles me every single night, Mike. And every morning she tries to, but I always get up.
Popped up on the right side. LeMahieu makes the play. And a 1-2-3 inning for Jack Green and the Yankees.
Foul out. We are going into the 8th now. We're going into the 8th. I was really aggressive. I apologize. We're going into the 8th. Just grabs it. We're going into the 8th now. That's why my tripper isn't allowed outside. I'm just saying, saving you from having to pull the plug on me. You're welcome, Dad. Father. Jeez Louise. Don't worry, Dad. I'm your substitute decision maker. So. Good idea, Sean. You don't have to want that gate of hell with her looking after you. There's Ratchet. Dad! Also, I didn't even know this, but like, if I was a nurse, or even like right now, if I had a patient who I knew, like if I knew that person, I'm still able to give them care. Like, I thought it was be like, oh, this whole like conflict of interest thing, like you have to get another nurse to look after that patient, but apparently you could still do it as long as you are fit to do it, and as long as you don't give them like any special treatment. Like you just treat them like you would any other patient. Palm trees at the very top kind of just look like pineapples. That's why euthanasia exists. Enough said, Dad.
1-0. Judge is 0 for 2 with a walk. The walk came in the third inning. Judge. Positive sign to see Judge in the lineup 2 straight games. He played yesterday and in there again today. Margot has moved from center to right, or Rosarena from right to left. Phillips is
Big
in
rock
the
stars.
center field, and Lau takes over at second.
Hilltop houses. 15 cars in a 12-car garage.
They gave him the strike.
I've been pop a pill man up, but
See
it's
what
like a
kind of
rock
swing
star.
Aaron Judge can get off here if he gets a pitch out over the plate. He's had 4 looks now at Thompson in that low 3/4 arm angle. Biggest adjustment for hitters is changing your sight.
Top of the 8.
Point a little bit lower.
Judge at bat, Thompson pitching.
3-2. Darren O'Day up and getting ready. Still 3-2.
2 good swings right there from Aaron Judge. Slider.
Thompson
3-2,
pitching.
just out over the plate. It's Castillo, one of the big arms out of the Tampa Bay bullpen, getting ready.
The Yankees have not seen him so far in this series. And Judge works a walk to start off the 8th. So the tying run is on. This copyrighted telecast presented by authority of the New York Yankees. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the New York Yankees.
Safe is the National Elder Booth Hotline shot. Write that down and hide it so Molly can't find it, says Mike. Mike! I would never.
Way outside to Hicks. Hicks is 0 for 3.
Elder abuse? Elder? My dad's not even an elder. My dad's not even old.
Hicks is 4 for 30 on the season. 1 extra base hit, a home run.
Dad, don't enable him.
And he hits the ball.
Don't enable him.
Rosarena will put it away.
Ouch.
As Judge heads back to first. So Hicks 0 for 4 today.
New York needs a home run to get in the lead. Because there's someone at first. Judge is at first. Stanton at bat.
Stanton's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, rather, and pitches inside. 1-0.
Again, if you're a right-handed hitter and you're facing Thompson, the first thing you want to do is try to pick out your release point. You're so used to looking over the right shoulder. You got to set your sights a little bit lower. I'm almost down at his left hip.
2-0.
His first 2 fastballs in off the plate. Looks like Stanton had a decent look at him.
She does realize in that order for you to be her dad, you gotta be her elder, don't she? I mean, technically that's true. But my dad is at 65 plus. He's much younger than that.
In this 3-game set after losing the first 2. Friday afternoon and Saturday afternoon. And that's ball 4. So a walk to Judge, a walk to Stanton, sandwiched around a fly
First
ball
and
by
second
Hicks.
base.
And the Yankees have runners on first and second with 1 out for Gleyber Torres.
Look at a pitch-by-pitch to Stanton. First one off the plate inside. Again, trying to pick up release point inside. A little bit better take. The 2-0 off again. I wonder if he would have had that green light 3-0. Fastball down. Thompson working himself in a little bit of trouble here. The walk.
First and second base loaded. Third base empty. 1 out for New York. Torres at bat. Thompson pitching for Tampa Bay. Top of the 8th.
So he is the go-ahead
Elder,
running
noun, a
first
person
baseman.
greater age than someone specified.
And Boone wants to make sure they
Saying
get one on the
elder,
gap.
not
He's
senior
Carl
citizen.
Snyder talking with Thompson. Let's check out the T-Mobile coverage cam, and this was before the game as my first again, as the Yankees looking for options as they're waiting for Luke Voigt to come back. And Topman talking it through. Left-hander, so that works at first. Carlos Mendoza working with him. And that's where our coverage
Like
cam was
15
all
plus
over
age
before the
difference,
game.
pretty
Now he's
safe
at
as them
first
being
with
your
his base
elder.
runner.
Oh, okay.
So here's Torres. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Couple of strikeouts.
Even
Davis
10. Oh.
Labor looking for his first RBI of the year. 0 for 2 on the afternoon.
Yeah, but like if you're a 50-year-old, it's not necessarily they're like your elder, because they're like, right? Because like,
0-2.
they're your significant other. I just went to a whole new territory. I just went to a whole different territory.
And the spin and the sweep on the slider.
What the hell?
Torres just
To
works
talk
underneath
now.
it.
Poor Molly, the Canadian education system let her down. Public school system, actually, Mike.
Line drive, it is a base hit to left field. Judge is coming home. The throw.
Judge is going home! It's all tied up now, damn. Bases loaded.
And the game is tied at 4.
Tied at 4! Damn! Significant elder? I don't effing know. Dad.
Gleyber did not look comfortable on the 0-1.
Game is all tied up. 4-4.
And it just spins middle up. Gleyber Torres shortening up a little bit with his swing. The line drive to left field was curious with the Rosarena in left. If Phil Nevin, the third base coach, would send Aaron Judge, he does. And the throw way offline. Gleyber Torres' first RBI of the year is a big one.
All right, so they are going to go to the bullpen as the Yankees have tied this one. Root Neto Dora
First and
comes
second
up,
base
Judge
is
and
loaded.
Nevin goes
Third
a good
base
call there.
is empty. It is the top of the 8th. Whoopsies. Pitching change happening currently. As long as he's older, it works. They would be your sugar daddy or sugar mama, not elder. $15 Fortnite card. Who wants it? No more Fortnite.
The best arm in the outfield right now for the Rays is Phillips in center. Margot has a pretty good arm in right. So here is Rougned Odor, who's 0 for 3 in his first game as a Yankee.
She don't know nothing about that AARP live show.
Down the way.
Hi, Texas. Whoa. Sorry, I can't speak. Texas. Texas Rewired. What's going on? I cannot speak. I apologize. How you doing, Texas? I'm Molly. Hello. Hi.
Hockman takes his lead off the second. Torres off the first.
The 0-1. Good pitch on the outside corner, 0-2.
Michael, glad we showed that replay of Aaron Judge scoring on the base hit, because that would have been one of my biggest concerns. You think maybe 4 or 5 days ago we saw him going first to third, didn't look great.
Castillo at pitch right now.
This with a leadoff walk
Odor
against Thompson.
at bat for New York. Baseball players love their chains, don't they?
Now the hit by Torres was a big 2-strike hit. And since the beginning of 2019, he hits 211 with 2 strikes. Now that doesn't.
I used to be
sound like
named
much,
Texas Radio
but
Con.
the
Oh, hello!
71, so you do not completely.
Hello!
stop it with 2
Welcome!
strikes.
Yes, I remember you now.
The 0-2.
Yes, I remember you. What's going on, Texas? How you doing? AAR. Y'all wild. Absolutely wild.
That one's popped up on the left side. Pablo puts it away to retire Odor for the second out.
Out. 2 outs on New York.
And now Castillo. wants to
Sanchez.
do Gary Sanchez.
Coming up to bat now, Gary Sanchez.
Sanchez today has walked and scored.
All before going to work. Nice. Yeah, this is actually a good game.
For Torres, Yankees need another one to take the lead. Four for a game, first and second, 2 men out. The speedy Talkman, a very good base runner, he's second. Grounded foul on the fastball inside, 0-1. Against Castillo, he's 2 for 9 with one of his rare triples. Struck out twice and drove in a run.
Hitting it up. The ball is up. The ball is up. He's going to catch it. Caught it. Third out. And the top of the 8th is over. We're now going to the bottom of the 8th. All tied up. Damn. Ooh, I gotta see that one. NHL, someone was suspended for an illegal check, they said, I think. Gotta see this one. What's the illegal check? Michael McCarron. Thank you so much, Texas. That's very much appreciated. Thank you. Oh, Mike also shares that. Thank you so much, Mike. Highly appreciate that. Thank you. McCarron? I'm trying to figure out if we can spell it. McCarron. McCarron.
Chad Green back out there for his 3rd inning of work. The pitch count is in good shape, only 24 through 2 innings.
Meadows grounds it foul, 1-1. Yankees are really asking a lot.
Oh, she.
Early going. A short outing by Kluber.
Michael McCarron's illegal block. He freaking nailed him with his shoulder to his freaking head.
Still, you're asking at least 12 outs from your bullpen if you have a bottom of the 9th inning.
It's unusual to see Chad Green go out there for a 3rd inning. I mentioned the pitch count's in good shape, but what's the new phrase in baseball? The up, down.
Oh, yeah. No more innings.
Sucks.
Hey, bada swing!
So it's not going to take him a couple of pitches to be ready to go in this one.
Kuna Matata. I see Mike shared y'all out. Woohoo! You're checking. No, I was trying to check McCarron's block.
Fastball riding up and in. Seen Meadows in this series likes the ball down and in, so good job by Green elevating just a little bit.
He nailed him in the into the dude's head. So he got suspended for 2 games.
Meadows.
Go Yankees! Frickin' rights, go Yankees, Texas!
High fly to right field and a foul ball into the seats.
He's bouncing around the catwalks of the Trop.
Not quite sure what that security guy was doing. Wouldn't pick up the ball, kind of surrounded it. the payoff.
Rays hits it.
Back.
And it's caught for an out.
For the first out.
First out.
Last time Green had a 7-out appearance was August 5th.
Margot
Philadelphia.
now at bat,
that's what it'll be this
and
time,
Green
7
pitching
out
for the
appearance.
Yankees.
And Aaron Boone will take the ball. Call on another right-hander, Darren O'Day.
Oh. Commercial. Be right back. Got a big pizza for sure, Texas. No problem. No problem at all. Chase like a fortune of fame. Motor on my hair and change my name. Oh. My right arm looks so much bigger than my left arm. My left arm is like so much smaller than my right. Unless that's just the lighting. I think that's just the lighting. I think that's just the lighting. Never mind, that's just the lighting. Ooh, my big strong muscles. Look at those. Ooh, not really. Just kidding. I got no muscles. Okay, y'all gotta get up and move about. See here for sure, Mike. For sure, Mike. Thank you so much for showing up. I very much appreciate your support, Mike. And that video I'm going to attempt to put up tonight, and then I will send it to you. Mike, thank you. See you later, Mike. Feel better. Bye. Hi, Tripper. Sorry, bud. I scared you.
4-4, bottom of the 8th inning. Rays looking for a sweep. Yankees looking to salvage this final game before they will start a 3-game set in Dunedin, Florida against the Blue Jays, as the Blue Jays are not able to play in Toronto yet. There's a strike. Two.
O'Day
And there is
pitching right now for the Yankees. Margot at bat. 1 out on Tampa Bay.
The 0-2. Grounded to short. Moving to the glove side. Gleyber Torres.
Nice. Second out.
To the second out.
I don't know why I just thought of this, but I remember
Gleyber Torres going to his left. Fields it cleanly and then spins a strong throw.
I was in public and I was at the thrift store, and there was a shake weight. Remember those shake weights where you shake them?
One thing I've seen in this series,
and then it like moves.
Quickly, and he was kind of
I had one, and I was going like this, really aggressively,
I think it's the ball that goes
and
to his left
staring.
or right, Michael. He just
And I was like, this looks so wrong. And then all of a sudden, there's this girl behind me, and I hear her laugh, and I was like,
sometimes he gets himself in a little
this
bit
woman saw me. This poor woman, middle-aged woman, just seen me, just. And I was like, oop. It was really funny though. She was laughing. She's like, oh no. She's like, nah, it's chill. That was really funny. And I was like, thanks. I was like, it was just so awkward. I was like, oh lord.
So Sugo started the first 2 games of this series, coming off the bench today. As
Y'all remember when Shake
took
It
a
Weights
seat
were a
against
thing,
the
though?
lefty Montgomery.
They were like the thing.
And a strike.
Tone your
Backdoor
body,
the
your
outside
arms,
You
your
you think about this
abs.
matchup with the left-handed
Your
hitting
traps.
Suzuko. He likes the ball down and in like most lefties do, and we talked about his power from his time in
Enhanced
Japan. If you're O'Day and Gary Sanchez, should be a steady diet of 2-seam fastballs down and away, backdoor breaking ball. Stay away from that down and in zone.
Ooh,
0-2.
85 down.
Sanchez middle of the plate, fastball's elevated. It doesn't have to be high velocity. You can get underneath and elevate it.
Foul back. One of the reasons that O'Day's been able to make a living in the big leagues, he comes sidearm, but he can get out lefties. He's got the material to get out lefty batters, and in a land now of the 3-batter rule, you have to have specialty guys that can get out the other side as well. Like that, as Suzuko strikes out.
Third out, which means that we are going into the 9th. Going into the 9th now. My cat's just chilling out, being precious. Oh my gosh, she is asleep so hard that she's twitching all over the place. My precious little angel face is dreaming. I'm gonna show you guys. Hold up. I don't know if you guys can. Oh yeah, you guys can see her. Look at her just vibing out there. Chilling out like a precious little baby. Oh, her face has been twitching because she is sleeping. She is sleeping, so her face is twitching. She's having little dreams, little precious dreams.
Inning as these teams have each scored.
Top of the
4.
9th.
Suzuko takes over at first base as he had pinch hit for Brasso, who had moved there from second. And Diego Castillo. Got the final 2 outs in the 8th, and now he's out there for the 9th.
At Castillo pitching, I meant to say.
And here's Gio Urshela. He is 2 for 3. A single and a long home run that almost punctured
Urshela
the batting eye.
at
the
bat.
batter's eye in the center field at Tropicana Field. Nubbed and nub foul. Second longest home run of his career, the one that he hit in the 3rd inning. Skied the other way. And out of play. Aroldis Chapman is up in the Yankee pen. Now you wonder if the game is tied, do they let O'Day pitch the bottom of the ninth? Because on the road, you usually don't bring in your closer in a tie game. 1-2.
Well, you can see how Castillo is so tough on right-handers. He's got the big sweeping slider away. Urshela off balance, but able to hold up. You can tell a lot by the reactions of hitters after they swing and foul off a ball. Urshela a little disappointed in himself right there with a 2-strike count. Got a fastball to do something with. He fouled it off. Now you got to dig back in there. Worried about a nasty slider, maybe a better executed fastball. He had one with 2 strikes. Fouled it off.
Urshela, Gardner, and LeMahieu here in the ninth of a 4-4 game. 8-9-1 in the Yankee order. Still 1-2.
Urshela hanging in there, gets a backup slider. Fouls it off. Zunino has a piece of it, can't hold on. Good battle here between Castillo and Urshela.
Checks the swing. Tough at bat so far, 2-2.
Again, you can see the take and how it's off balance, but he's just battling. He's competing right now. Trying to find a way just to work his way, fight his way on base.
Rounded up the middle and through for base hit. Off the glove of a diving Adames. Then goes Urshela going for 2, and he's going to make it.
Ooh, made it to the second.
That is a double for Gio Urshela, and his hustle is huge in this situation.
Damn. Urshela making it to second base.
Fouling off tough pitches. I mean, the end result is going to be a base hit and a double, but it just slaps it up the middle and just competed all the way through this at bat against a dumb right-hander in Castillo. Again, out front off the glove of Adames into right center field. And Urshela has the whole play in front of him. He doesn't need his first base coach, Reggie Willits. He sees that.
Oh, he smashed his face off the ground.
Opportunity to get to second base. I can't say enough about how gutsy that at bat was from Gio Urshela.
Adames busted his belt, needed another one. So now that's all settled. Let's see what Gardner does here. Does he just try to pull the ball? Does he actually try a bunt to move Urshela over to third? Now Urshela's in scoring position right now.
Yeah, I think what we've seen from Brett Gardner in his Yankee career, if he's feeling it at the plate and he's feeling good, he lets it fly and tries to drive the ball to right field, at least on the ground or in the air, to get Urshela to third. Maybe if he's not feeling great at the plate, he might try to lay down a bunt to make sure he gets the job done.
Well, the Rays are in at the corners to guard against the bunt. No bunt, and the pitch is a check swing, and Sam Holbrook said, yes, he did check. That looked like a called strike, which was missed by the home plate ump.
Yeah, Gardner gets a break here. That's a strike. Slider on the inside half. You see Zunino with the double take. As home plate umpire Marty Foster doesn't give them the call. Kill can't believe it.
1-1 on Gardner.
Swinging away, but you can definitely see the approach, trying to get out and around the ball and hook it to the right side. Situational hitting going to be a big part of this inning for the Yankees.
Four game. We're in the 9th inning. One and two.
Now you got a battle if you're Brett Gardner. Behind the count 1-2. You love to drive the ball to the right side, advance Urshela, but you got to try to put the ball in play here.
Two and two. The 2-2. 3-2 to Gardner.
Damn.
And a good at bat for Gardner. So first and second.
Get to
Nobody
walk.
out. That brings up LeMahieu.
And Castillo, one of the best relievers in the game, and you're right, Urshela with a gritty at bat, Gardner behind the count, able to work his way on with a walk, and LeMahieu with that 375 average with runners in scoring position. Another opportunity for LeMahieu.
And here's the pitching coach, Kyle Snyder. Makes his way to the mound. He's one of those pitching coaches that really have long conversations. It doesn't seem like he's a rah-rah guy. He's going over specific things there. Because he seems like he has the longest conversations with his pitchers than any other pitching coach.
Marty Foster, the home plate umpire, going to come out there and break it up.
So LeMahieu with a big at bat in the 7th inning, bases loaded, one out. And he banged into an around the horn 5-4-3 double play. Another big spot here in the 9th, game tied at 4. Urshela is at second, Gardner's at first. And he shows bunt and takes low, and that looked like it was a strike. But I think the catcher moving might have blocked Foster there.
Shocked to see LeMahieu squaring around to lay down a bunt.
Strickland's up. Two and 0. Judge on deck. There's a strike.
2-0 slider. You go back to the 7th inning against the Sidewinder, and he rolls over on a slider. 5-4-3. Very unusual to see DJ LeMahieu do that. Go back to this at bat, ahead in the count 2-0, and took a slider.
And that one is grounded to third. There's one across the diamond, and it's not handled there by Sasugo.
Damn, still going.
Both runners will advance. So Gardner moves to third, LeMahieu to second. A bad throw by Padlo, not handled by Sasugo, who just came in at first.
What a break for the Yankees right there. Again, LeMahieu rolls over. Plato, the easy play right there, steps on third. The low throw. Sasugo can't come up with it, and a huge break for the Yankees on what looked like it was going to be an easy double play.
Well, that'll be a fielder's choice, and the runners move up on the E5. So that brings up Judge with first base open and Hicks on deck. They bring the infield in. They will pitch to Judge. And there's a strike from Castillo. Big spot for Judge, who scored the tying run last inning. So Judge is 0 for 2 with a couple of walks.
Again, situational hitting, runner at third, less than 2. Get under the ball, get it in the air, center field.
And that one is blocked beautifully by Zunino, who fires at third, and they have Gardner in a rundown. He is tagged out. The ball went straight up in the air and didn't get behind Zunino, and then he caught Gardner leading at third, so that's a big out for the Rays.
Yikes.
Well, we're seeing some things in this game we're not used to seeing. LeMahieu rolling over some balls to third. Brett Gardner, a base running mistake. You're taught when you see the ball in the dirt to try to be aggressive. But a play right there, that's a mistake. That's a base running mistake by Brett Gardner. Good read, looking for a ball in the dirt, trying to score, but Zunino blocked it. And the throw to third, and Brett Gardner's in trouble.
Boy, Castillo really getting bailed out. He was hurt by the E5 now. That ball in the dirt. Zunino turned it into an out. So the runner stays at second. That's LeMahieu. 1-1 on Judge. Grounded to short. The Yankees do not get the big hit in a situation where they could have taken the lead. So frustration abounds for the New York Yankees.
Damn. Yankees frustrated. Very frustrated. Going into the bottom of the ninth. Big rocks driving living hillside passes driving 15. Girls come easy and the dress come cheap. Lord, stay skinny cause we just won't eat in the hang out in the private rooms. Speed dial.
Big base running mistake by Brett Gardner.
And again, the inability to get the big hit. LeMahieu hit into what would have been a double play, and then Judge hits it to the left side, so they don't come up with a hit that could give them some separation. And Gardner just got caught there thinking the ball was going to get by Zunino.
And like I said, he seems shaking his head. You're taught, you read the ball in the dirt to try to score on a pass ball or wild pitch. So that's what you understand about the aggressiveness, but obviously not picking up where that baseball ended up. And it cost the Yankees a big way in the 9th inning.
All right, so now Aroldis Chapman does come in a tie game, bottom of the 9th inning, as Aaron Boone trying to force extra innings.
Back to the streets where we began, feeling as good as lovers can.
Starting with Brandon Lau.
Feeling so good, leave a spark, you know, into a room where it's 9 in the afternoon. It's just the end of the world. Back to the streets where we began, feeling as good you can. That's my emo voice, by the way, if you're wondering. There's no one here. 9 in the afternoon. That sounded more like a drunk Goofy. That was not.
Pure heat twice, 0-2.
Yeah, 2 fastballs right by him. I don't see any reason why you should deviate from that. That was clearly behind the fastball velocity.
Was at the end of history as we know. Do you know what I mean?
Strike 3, 101. Lau down looking.
Is that the first out?
Left on left, maybe thinking a slider or that new splitter is coming. No, it's going to be 101 right on the corner outside. 3 pitches, first out here in the 9th.
So that'll bring up the dangerous Willie Adames, who was 0 for 3. Yankees hoping to force extra innings. We are tied 4-4, bottom of the 9th. I just missed that breaking ball. And walk. And then Carroll's in the foul territory.
Well, Adames in this series has been driving the ball the other way, but he's not thinking about that this at bat. A slider that he got was a hanger in. You tell by his reaction, pulls it foul. Chapman maybe got away with a mistake right there. We'll see if he goes to the split finger for the first time here in an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss on 101.
Another out.
2 away.
Just need one more out to bring this into the 10th.
Well, the fastball velocity for Chapman early this year has been there. Another 101 with a little bit of movement away from the right-handed hitter Adames. 2 quick outs.
So here's Mike Zunino. He is 1 for 3. The one, a 2-run home run. In the second inning, he has 2 home runs on the year. He doesn't hit for average, but he does have power.
No.
1-0. Seems like Sanchez isn't setting up on corners. He's just saying, bring it. second. Zunino is in there with a double to keep the inning alive.
Shit.
On a 1-0 count, Chapman comes with a fastball, and Zunino, who has made a living as catcher behind the plate and showing some pop at the plate. It's a rocket to left field. The only question is, slow-running catcher, will he be able to get to second base with the double? And he does.
All right, so the winning run is in scoring position. And that'll bring up Kevin Padlo. He is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
That a tough game. 3 strikeouts, the throwing error at third base on what should have been a routine double play. He has a chance here to drive in a big run for the Rays.
Fouls that one back.
Pablo at bat. Padlo, not Pablo. Padlo. I read the D's a B.
Fastball up a little bit, pretty good swing. He had some power numbers in the minor leagues 2 years ago. He's not going to take a home run here. A bloop, a base hit.
Well, no automatic score with Zunino at second because the Yankees have pretty good arms in the outfield. Judge and Hicks and Gardner, very good left fielder's arm. And the ball will get to them quickly on the turf. Two away. The winning run at second base. Padlo, the number 9 hitter in the order. Rays looking for a sweep. Yankees looking for the 10th inning. The 0-1. 1-1. Padlo has never had a hit in his career. The 1-1. 1-2.
Chapman going with a fastball slider combination here in the
Damn.
ninth. Spinning rotation of the slider.
One more strikeout and it's over. No, actually, it's not over. We're going to be going to the 10th.
The 1-2. Just missed outside. 2-2.
Was waiting for the first split finger fastball here in the ninth inning, and there it was. And a good one. Just off the plate. Great look at the grip and the rotation down in a third pitch. You don't want to get beat with that, so perfect spot there. Throw it off the plate. You didn't get the swing and the miss, but an effective pitch.
Two. Swing and a miss.
Damn.
That'll do it. Here in the bottom of the ninth, as the Rays strand the runner at second. In the move for 3 baseball. Bonus Cantos coming up.
Damn. All tied up, going into overtime. It is the end of the ninth. So we are now going into the 10th inning. Damn. wonder why it's called Lotto 649. Like, why those numbers? No class tomorrow morning. I get to sleep in. Ooh. I love that for me. Because classes are all done. No more classes. Ooh. Whoopsie. Jeez. I would be done clinical too if it wasn't for the cyber attack and the outbreak that occurred and the rules surrounding it all. Was at the end of history, as we know.
And then Judge with a ground ball to the left side to end the scoring threat. So Colin McHugh, the Yankees will get their first look at Colin. And it's his
Top of the 10th.
inning. And the Carnival show of starting a runner at second base is in effect. And that runner is Aaron Judge because he made the final out of the ninth inning.
Aaron Judge starting at second.
So McHugh against Hicks. Hicks is 0 for 4. Swing and a miss. This is the Yankees' third extra inning game of the year. They've lost the first two. Second for the Rays. They lost the only one they've played in. So something has to give. 1-1.
Again, if you're Aaron Hicks hitting from the left side, you're looking for something middle in to hook and pull to the right side. At least get Aaron Judge to third base for Mike Talkman, who's going to be on deck. He pinch ran for Stanton.
Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 and 2.
Take another look. Artie Foster, one-plate umpire all over it. We'll take a look from the side.
Damn, we're going into the 10th now.
Albert Brave was brought up today as Domingo Herman was sent to the alternate site. It's a nice pick there on the backhand by Solito. Hicks has to jump to get out of the way of getting plunked.
McHugh, it's a steady diet of sliders. Hicks moves his feet. Zunino goes through his range, just backhands it.
Boone wanted to see if Hicks was okay. Seems like he is, so a 2-2 count. Looks like they're going to go to the headsets to see if in fact he was hit with this pitch.
I don't think he was.
Got the pants yet.
Jump on the replay, Mr. DJ wants to turn the music up.
Remember, Stanton does not do up. Talkman had pinch run for Stanton in the 8th inning, so it's Mike Talkman who's coming up after Hicks.
I live Eddie in the club and say, bring it down slow. And the bed once more. Everybody move on.
And they are going to have him take first as John noted. They got him on the pants on the way by.
Sweet Yankees.
Take another look. Clips that front part of the pant right by the heel or by the ankle.
So first and
He got the
second,
walk.
nobody out.
Nice. He
And
got hit
that'll
with
bring up Talkman.
the pitch.
Talkman looking down at Phil Nevin. Will they bunt? Labor Torres.
Mike Talkman at bat
Raised,
for New York.
expecting a bunt. Third baseman in on the grass. Middle infielder's back.
And a push bunt. And it's a successful bunt by Talkman. And the runners move up.
A nice execution by Mike Talkman. Doesn't waste any time on the first pitch. Force the third baseman to make the play. There's nobody obviously going to be at third base to cover. Very nicely done.
Now, it didn't happen a lot last year, John, but it seems this year the ghost runner is bringing bunt back into baseball. Now that forces the infield in for Gleyber Torres. And another block by Zunino.
Damn.
A lot of sliders. Here's Zunino behind the plate. You have to be expecting every one of them to be in the dirt. Nice block.
One. McHugh signed a one-year, $1.8 million deal with the Rays in February, and he said he's excited to be a part of what he called an experiment across the league about how to figure out how to cover all these innings in a 162-game season. Infield in. 1-2.
Strike.
Get
Yikes.
back to Gleyber in his last at bat. He was behind in the count 0-2. He shortened up a little bit on that leg kick, got his front foot down, but was able to put the ball in play. Going with the same approach there with that front foot. He didn't have the big leg kick. Behind in the count again. You got to put this ball in play.
Check swing, and they're going to come home with the throw.
Shit.
And they will get Judge trying to score. So a slow roller off the bat of Torres to Adames, and Adames comes home with the infield in, and they get Judge.
Let's get a homer.
Well, with 2 strikes, Gleyber does put this ball in play. It's a little check swing. Adames gets his feet caught up a little bit, but is able to have the accurate throw to Zunino. Going to be an easy play from there.
So the runner at second, Talkman, now moves, or not Talkman, Hicks moves to third, and that brings up Odor, set up to be a
McHugh.
hero in his first Yankee game. As he fouls it off. So far, he's 0 for 4 in this game. First and third, 2 men out. Top of the 10th
Odor.
inning.
Batting McHugh at pitch.
The 0-1. Check swing on a pitch upstairs, 1-1.
Torres at first, Hicks at third.
Hicks at third, Torres is at first. With the 2 outs, the infield's allowed to back up. Right down the middle, 1 and 2 to Rougned Odor. Odor got the start at second today, batting 6th in the Yankee orders. The Yankees moved LeMahieu over first and sat down Jake Bruce. Boy, Zunino doing work behind the plate.
Well, when you're known as a defensive catcher, these are the challenges that you enjoy. First and third, pitcher's throwing a bunch of breaking balls to play behind the count or behind the plate. You're expecting ball in the dirt. That's the biggest part. Can't be surprised when it ends up there. Nice play.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 10th. Pitch. Odor shaking his head. No, and Foster agreeing. So a 3-2 count with 2 outs. That means that Torres will go from first.
Well, I see Zunino is setting up inside. It ends up away, and it's just off the plate. Tries to bring it back and get the call. He doesn't get it.
Big spot in this game. 10th inning, 4-4 game. And Odor calls time. Sanchez is on deck. Torres will go. Staying put is Hicks at third. 3-2. Grounded foul. They'll do it again. How much does Odor want to get a hit here? His first game as a Yankee. Strong bottom of the 9th inning for Chapman. McHugh, the 6th pitcher used by Kevin Cash and the Rays. 3-2. That one is looped into center field. That is going to be in there for a base hit in front of Phillips. Scoring is
Nice.
and a big RBI single for Odor, and the Yankees take a 5-4 lead as Torres.
5-4 lead for Yankees. Frickin' rights.
Rougned Odor will always remember his first hit as a New York Yankee being a 2-out RBI base hit. Another slider. He gets jammed a little bit. Doesn't get all of it. Phillips, an outstanding center fielder, gets a good jump. He pulls up. He knows he can't make the play.
Oh, yeah, Odor likes it. As he gives the Yankees a 5-4 lead. Again, first and third. 2 men out for Gary
5-4 lead.
Sanchez.
Nice.
Pitch outside. So the Yankees finally get a big hit in a big spot. And the reaction of the dugout will tell you all you need to know.
Well, obviously a big hit for the team, but a huge hit for Odor. Come to a new team, you want to make an impression positively right away, and a 2-out RBI base hit will definitely do that.
1-1. Now, John, do you think they let Chapman pitch the bottom of the 10th or hand it to a Brave?
I was thinking as Chapman's in the dugout that if they take a lead, it's got to be tempting to send him back out there.
Rounding up the middle, base hit. Scoring is Torres.
Nice. New York. Good job, New York. Frickin'
And
rights.
the Yankees lead 6-4 in the 10th.
Yankees leading 6-4.
It's amazing how you can relax a little bit after a big 2-out hit from Odor. Sanchez gets that slider, middle of the plate, doesn't try to do too much with it. Right back up the middle. Another 2-out base hit, 2-out RBI.
And that is a base hit to right field by Urshela. And it gets
New York is waking up.
Odor scores. Sanchez is coming home. He will score. The throw to third is not in time. And the Yankees lead 8-4.
Holy shit. After Odor got the...
Now if they win,
After
Urshela
Odor
triple
got the...
it would be the cycle for him.
Got someone home,
Or they might give more
the
going
Yankees
out
just
than
woke right up. They were
Odor.
like, now we don't have that pressure of we have to get this one. Now it's like, good, holy shit.
Having a huge
They just went up by 4 in the 10th. In the 10th inning, they got 4 home.
I think so too. It hit his glove.
Odor's going to score easily. Here comes Sanchez. Phil Nevin, third base.
Odor goes
waving
in.
him home.
Scores. Damn. Tampa Bay has so much pressure on them now.
That one's outside. So Odor getting some love from his new teammates for the big hit.
That's Odor's very first time as a New York Yankee, and he made a huge impression. Holy crap.
And it is scored an E9, so it will not be a cycle for Urshela. And that's scored properly. It's a single and an E9. So he picks up one ribby, the other run scores on the error, and he moves to third on the error by Margot.
4-run lead now. I think you bring in the kid out of the bullpen, right?
I think so, because you have 3 more games in a row.
McHugh pitching, Gardner at bat.
And there's a strike to Gardner. Gardner 1 for 2 with 2 walks.
Damn, amazing by the Yankees. Amazing plays by the Yankees. Odor's gonna get lots of love in the locker room.
And that will do it. But the Yankees take the lead, and the big hit off the bat of Rougned Odor. Get a shave off his...
Holy shit. That was nuts. It was 4-4, then all of a sudden Yankees just woke right up. Damn. That was nuts. It's nuts. I've never seen commercials for Mary Brown's Chicken until, like, now. There's so many. As soon as Odor got that one, like, the entire team just, like, woke right up. And they were like
Yankees have a high energy guy playing second base.
2 as well.
He's loving it right now.
4 runs for the Yankees in the top of the 10th as they try to get back in the win column, and they will turn it over to Albert Abreu. Pitched 2 games for the Yankees last year. There was some thought that he might not have an option left this year, but he did, and that's why, although he pitched pretty well in spring training, they sent him to the alternate site, and he was called up today. So runner at second base, that's Pablo. And Phillips at the plate. Big hit for Odor. And there's that gas from Abreu. 0-1.
Good fastball. How about all that excitement in the 10th inning, Michael? How can you not like that new rule? creates action right away. Love it. Talking strategy, 4 runs in.
So you do like it, or you just being the contrarian?
I just wanted to get your opinion on it. Gives us something to talk about. Strategy.
I wouldn't mind it if they at least did it in the 12th. I don't know if I like it in the 10th. Give the teams a chance to win with real baseball instead of something contrived. One and two.
Big spot for Abreu here.
Chapman would get the win if the Yankees hold on. Montgomery started, Green, O'Day, Chapman, and now Abreu.
And Montgomery, a gritty performance, hanging in there, keeping the Yankees in it, but the bullpen, again, early on this year, the bullpen has been a bright spot for the Yankees. See if Abreu can finish this one up.
One, two, way outside, 2 and 2. There's a Rosarena on deck. Swing and a miss. Phillips down on strikes.
Abreu will impress you with the velocity on his fastball in the upper 90s, but that's a sweeping, tight slider down and in. Phillips can't handle.
Here's a Rosarena. 1-0. He's 1 for 4 with a 2-run home run the other way in the 3rd. Swing and a miss.
My finger's bleeding now.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Wow, ball's jumping out of his hand at 99. That's coming in there aggressively, too, with a little two-seam action. The weakest swing we've seen from Rosarena all weekend. Gary Sanchez making it look easy behind the plate, blocking the slider.
Padlo at second, 1 man out, 2-2 count on a Rosarena. Three and 2.
Oof.
The 3-2. Swing and a miss. 2 away. Abreu sporting some nasty stuff.
Yeah, and the confidence to throw a 3-2 slider. We've talked about Rosarena, how aggressive he is. 3-2 slider for a strike, and a big strikeout for Abreu. So far, so good, the two batters that he has faced.
So the Rays are down to their final out. Here's Austin Meadows. Well, you got that slider and you're teaming up with 98, 99. That's a pretty good combo. 0-1.
And pounding the strike zone, too. The most important part of this inning, a 4-run lead for a young relief pitcher. Come out of that bullpen throwing strikes. That's exactly what he's doing.
Jabroni.
Yankees got Abreu from the Astros in the Brian McCann trade. In 2016, they got Abreu and another right-handed pitcher, Jorge Guzman. Big 4-hit game for Gio Urshela. And the Yankees trying to close it out. The 2-1. All the way to the backstop as Padlo will advance. He doesn't advance. He stays at second. Strangely. So no harm, no foul there. 3-1.
Things getting away from Abreu a little bit here. He's been pounding the strike zone early in the inning. That just runs up and away, not even close. I'm not sure why Padlo's still at second base, but down by 4. Not taking any chances.
There's a strike, fastball on the outside corner. The Yankee fans at the Trop looking for the final out.
Well, guys, that's pretty well the game.
Abreu deals the 3-2. As Meadows fouls the fastball away.
Everybody for joining me. I very much greatly appreciate it. There's no way they're getting 4.
And the payoff. Fly ball, center field, this should do it. Hicks is there, and the Yankees win 8-4. They salvage the final game of the 3-game set. A big hit for Rougned Odor in his first year.
That is the final score, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell for notifications. I'll be live next weekend sometime. No, not next weekend. Next sometime I'll be live. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me. And I'll see you all next time. Molly out.
Until next time, everybody. Next time.